EchoBase Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at EchoBase TV, where community happens.
Man, welcome guys to post Acolyte stream. I had to run the pre-show because I had to get up and go walk around, try to wake up a little bit, get the blood flowing, so I could actually kind of be awake for the stream. So yeah, that's why we're running a little late, because I'd wake up a bit. So yeah. Before we get into this, real quick, so Coach is on vacation, guys. That is why he is not here. He hasn't even watched the episodes yet. He'll watch them this Thursday night for our Thursday stream. We are going to be doing a solo stream. It's just to be me and Coach this Thursday because me, Derek, and Matt did the show tonight, and so me and Coach are going to do Thursday, and then we're going to do our member pop-ins and all that. So we'll talk like the first hour of the show, and then the second hour, we're going to start doing members only for the second half of the show where we do pop-ins and all that sort of thing. We'll probably do that during the whole time that this show's running, and we might continue after that, but that's what we're going to do. Let me hit these super chats real quick. Graph Web for $2. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. 100%.
Oh yeah, especially after tonight, man. You could just forget about Disney Plus.
Yeah,
there's nothing good on this damn. Oh my god, what
no.
the hell is this?
No, nothing good. The best thing on Disney Plus is X-Men '97.
Yeah,
that's the best thing on there. And then if you got small kids, Bluey.
Right.
And then X-Wing in the house. Good to see you, sir. I sent you a text message to see if you wanted to do this with us tonight, but you never responded.
X, I want to hear from everybody, man. I want to hear everybody talk about this. So yeah, X-Wing, if you watch and jump in, bro, this would be nice, man.
Yeah. I like I said, X-Wing, I sent you a text. So like, God, it's like last week, I think.
Yeah, send it to him now, man. We need to, man. I'm gonna need a week to recover from these 2 episodes, man. What a terrible show. So far, we haven't even gotten anything yet, and already I'm like, I don't want to watch anymore. I'm just done. I don't want to watch anymore, and it's only been 2 episodes. We got 6 more to go of these, Nick. We got 6 more to go. Are you ready to do 6 more? And the next one is supposed to be the one that just kills Star Wars for everybody. And I'm like, I feel like these first 2 already killed it. Like, I'm done, man. This is insane, bro. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. So, X-Wing, if you want to jump in here, I'll shoot you. I'll DM you the link on Twitter. Let me. I actually just uploaded our full watch along on Patreon. So after this stream, or if you guys don't want to hear the spoilers and stuff, and you want to do our Patreon, I'm going to put a link in the chat for our Patreon page. Oh shit! I meant to send that to X-Wing. I just put the link to the stream in the chat. I had to delete it. Hang on. Let me send this to X-Wing. Mark S47 is going to be in Dallas. Guys, I will be in Dallas this week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Fan Expo out in Dallas. So if you guys are in the Dallas area and going to be there, I will be there hanging out. with a bunch of our Doomcock Wednesday night pop culture breakdown crew. Geeks and Gamers folks will be there. Eric July, all them. So it should be a good time. Should be a good time. But let me find X-Wings. There we go. All right, X-Wing. I DM'd you the link if you're free and want to jump in. All right, now back to yes. So I did upload our full reaction. Let me get the right thing. And put this. So there's our Patreon link. It's literally $5 a month. It's cheap, and we have a crap ton of stuff on there. So if you guys want to watch me, Derek, and Risman react to the first 2 episodes and not give pay for Disney Plus, you guys can go over there and watch our full reaction and see it over there. But let's see here. What else we got? Witch Doctor for $2. Did you guys react to for Patreon? Yes, that's what I was just talking about. We did. I just got it uploaded. It is there now. I was doing that while we were doing the while we were getting ready for the stream and stuff. For some reason, the borders and stuff are off on. Oh, I don't know. Jerome for $5. Hell, fellas, I'll never watch this, so I'll listen to your takes. LOL. Side note: I first found DA on this channel too. Real recognizes real. Hell yeah. Thanks for the $5, Jerome. Jerome has been around for a long time, helped us out several times with our sequel trilogy documentary stuff, and good guy. Good to see you, Jerome. All right, so let me. What is going on here? Okay, my freaking computer was jacked up. So this episode. Or these first 2 episodes. Let's go ahead and start getting into this. Ted's Nerd World gifted 1 Echo-based network membership. Hail, Ted's Nerd World. Donna Hergenrether gifted 5 Echo-based network memberships. Hail, Donna. Like I said, this Thursday night, guys, we are going to be doing member pop-ins for Masters members. First half of the show will be our normal show. Second half of our live streams, we're going to do members only with pop-ins and all that. So if you're a member, you'll be able to be a part of the second part of that show. All right, let me change this. There he is. What's going on?
What up, Star Wars nerds? How you boys doing?
Long time no talkie, no CE.
It has been way too long, brother.
Yeah. Yep, but the Acolyte is upon us. Good things coming, man. I just feel it coming down the pipeline next week. Man, that episode's gonna be a banger. It's gonna bring.
I'm telling you right now.
Bring it back. You're muted, Derek.
I'm muted?
No, Derek, you're muted. DA, you're muted.
I was just saying it's going to reunite the fan base, right? Episode 3, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to bring us all together. We're supposed to just throw our hands around Star Wars and just love it again.
So this is what I'm trying to say. I mean, episode 1 and 2, we can have a conversation about what we saw, but I guarantee you they soft-handed the. I have to watch my language here. They soft-handed the heck out of these first 2 episodes because they know what's coming. And so episode 3, that's when I'm going to buy probably 18 rack of cores. I'm going to sit it next to my computer. And I'm going to get on my computer at 4 o'clock. And that is going to be the longest night in Star Wars. I am so excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm scared. What? Okay, listen, guys.
What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose?
Listen, bro, listen. I have said for years that Star Wars is the fandom hill that I die on. All right. Yeah. When it comes down to all my fandoms, everything that I love in the whole wide world, all right, Star Wars is the last one. It's the hill that I die on. My corpse will be laying up on Star Wars Hill. All right. That's how I feel. That's how much I love this franchise. And apparently episode 3 kills me. It kills me. It puts me to death. So I'm scared. I'm scared because what I've gotten so far out of these first 2 episodes, holy crap, this is This is nightmarish.
You should be
I'm
excited.
nervous.
You should be excited.
I mean, you're
and
you're
here's why.
excited?
Here's why.
I'm scared to death. I feel like I'm dying right now. I feel like
Here's
this is
why,
the last
because-
rites of the DA.
Look,
Whew.
we've been saying this stuff for years, right? And so
Years.
this is finally
Years.
the one that gets the message across that says, y'all have been listening. This is it. This is the moment we've been waiting for, when finally, at least the fans that are on the other side of the bridge kind of start to walk over and go, okay, maybe we're taking this a little bit too far. I don't want to do anything politically, but I mean, something like that happened recently where even, Democrats are like, bro, this is a bridge too far. Like, we've taken this too far. You know what I mean? This has gotten out of hand. We need to take a look at what we're doing here. And so for me, episode 3, that could be a linchpin. It could be an incredible moment where finally people come to their senses and they go, bro, we have let this gone way too far.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a good way of looking at it. I like that. I like the positivity. Okay. I'm there. If it's that bad, then maybe, just maybe, there's some life there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
But right now I'm seeing nothing but darkness, man. Because this
and it's funny you say that, X-Wing, because when at the end of we just did a quick little review at the end of our watch along that we put on our Patreon
page.
And,
Look at that. Love it, man. What's up, little lady? How you doing? Awesome, man. A light of sunshine in this dark world that we're living in right now. Thank you, X-Wing, for that. I appreciate it, bro.
But I was telling Derek, I was like, I'm trying to see this from the point of view of the people that are actually liking this show, because I saw a couple people that gave an early review and was like, I like it. This is a good show, off to a good start, blah, blah, blah. And I'm trying to see what there is to like about this. I was literally like, I was telling them, if I was watching this on the couch, I would have fallen asleep already. I would have never made it through these first 2 episodes.
There's some things to like there. There's some things to like in the show. I know I'm going to piss you off for saying that, but
all right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear it. I'm looking forward to your review, bro.
Yeah.
Because, it's tough. You're so wrapped up and you're watching it and you're kind of expecting and you're waiting for the WokeAlyte moments and yada, yada. But they really went really soft with it, in the woke stuff. There was a lesbian joke in there, if I'm not mistaken. She referenced an astromech droid and said, I'm way more flexible.
Oh, yeah, the flexible.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
She was flirting with her. But look, here's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to give a positive. I'm going to give a positive about the show. If you're a prequel fan, the music for the show was miles above anything that Disney's done in the past.
Well, the music and the look and stuff has never really been an issue with any of this Disney stuff.
Oh, it has.
Yeah, we were saying that at the end. No, we were saying that at the end. Totally.
Yeah,
the music,
like
the look, everything.
The look,
fine.
Yeah,
it looks fine.
And,
it looks fine.
And my favorite part of these first 2 episodes was definitely, like I told Matt and Derek, was the end credits. Like, the end credits looked great. They had the right color blue with the right Starfield background.
They got something right.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I loved it.
So that's what I'm saying. This is the problem. Okay. So finally, maybe now that they had as much money as it cost to make Dune Part 2, possibly the most successful, sci-fi movie that's come out since God knows when, they had that much money. They were able to make music properly and they were able to make sets properly. And they filled
like
it.
They were on the what is the thing they use for Mandalorian?
Yeah, the sound, the volume.
Yeah, the volume. Yeah.
But here's the problem. If you make a beautiful set, you fill it with beautiful music, that's your taco shell, right? But then you fill the inside of the taco with shit, nobody's going to buy it. Right? So that's the problem. They set the stage perfectly, right? They made these beautiful sets. I think they did a lot better with the CG and the animal creation and yada yada. They did a lot better there. And then they populate it with these actors that don't know how to act. Absolutely atrocious dialogue.
My God.
Dude, the dialogue was insufferable.
Oh my God. That was the worst part of this, listening to this cringy dialogue. And I mean, they don't have an idea of how to like make characters come alive. Make characters come alive with the dialogue, with the action. One of the most boring scenes to me was, I guess, which one is it? May? I guess May or Osha. I'm sorry, Osha. No, it's May. It's May. It's May talking to her little buddy. Her little buddy on the inside. I don't know who that guy is, but that was to me
poison.
Yeah, the one that gave her the poison.
Yeah.
And they're just talking. I'm like, what is this? What is this? You know, I said during this thing, hey, I would have preferred to have like almost a montage of May just wiping out Jedi after Jedi after Jedi after Jedi and making her a threat, making her seem like, oh my God, this chick is just killing everybody. Oh man, we got to jump on this. We got to get off after this.
Establish.
Right.
Establish.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and make her a threat. Make her something that we need to be worried about. I don't care. She killed one Jedi in the first 7 minutes, and then whatever. Like 30, 40, 50 minutes later, she makes another drink poison, and she didn't really kill him. He drank the poison on his own. It's oh my God, I don't even feel any threat from her.
Yeah, the one white guy
establish a threat. The only thing that they did do to establish a threat was the same thing that they did at the end of Solo when they had Maul light a lightsaber for no reason. Why was that dude standing on Octo and just freaking lit a lightsaber for no reason?
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, why did he do that?
You literally said that, Nick. Why is she lighting the lightsaber? Why is this guy lighting a lightsaber? What is that about?
Don't forget, could totally be a chick. But
yeah,
I think this could have been rewritten into a good story. I think it could have been. So if you started out the series with the village on fire, you got the twins running around, one dies, and you're like, oh my God, the twin died. Yeah. And then it cuts to her, like you said, DA, going around and she's killing these Jedi, and you're establishing the fact that this is a dangerous person. Right. And then start the story. Now you have a looming threat. Right? Yeah. The Phantom Menace. You have the looming threat. And they didn't do that. They just made it like a struggling young girl who's, I don't know, I want to be a Sith, I think, someday. It's just like, bro, what are we doing here?
No.
It's the lamest characterization I've ever seen. Her going up to this guy and having these lame brain conversations. Well, what are you doing? Are you doing the right thing? I mean, it's like, come on, man. Give me something that I can sink my teeth into.
I got a
character that I care about. This, I don't care about anybody so far. It's 2 episodes in, all right? We're 1/4 of the way through this series. I could care less about anybody that's happening. I don't care anything about any of these characters. I don't care about Saul. I don't care about Osha. I don't care about May. I care about nobody, all right? The only thing I care about is seeing what the hell happens in episode 3.
With the setup, you didn't feel the chills because clearly this is something that she does every time she finds a Jedi. She goes, attack me with all of your power.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what is happening right now? No, but the cherry on top of this stupid sundae, the A. Marcellus talks about it right here. Jedi are supposed to be physically fit. Yeah. Episode 2 had body
the Padawan
Jedi. I'm reinstalling Knights of the Old Republic and washing the film from my mind. Long live the
bro. The Padawan was hilarious. I will not be happy with the series unless we get a Force Fu scene with the Padawan.
Yeah. We gotta have a Padawan in the Force Fu. 100%.
I just want to see all 275 pounds of that barrel rolling.
I love it. I'm about to do a whole video on the Padawan, man. Yeah. That guy has no business being in Star. Holy crap, man!
How is he a Jedi?
They're like, yo, who's stealing all the fucking rations out of the Jedi temple? Who the hell was it? And he's in there just like Kung Fu Panda, just munching.
Fat representation.
Okay, wait. Let's get into all right, you said positives. Is there one positive character? Is there a character in this thing that's like, okay, that character was all right? Is there any character in this so far that you can at least say he was okay? She was okay?
So Master Soul would be cool in a different place in a different time. That's what I think. So the guy from Squid Games. Right?
Yeah.
He can be cool in a different place in a different time. That's what I think. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's overridden by this High Republic crap that nobody cares about. But he's kind of like a discount Qui-Gon Jinn, essentially, is where we're at with that guy.
And he said the actor said that he took a lot of his cues from
Yeah.
Liam Neeson and Qui-Gon Jinn. So yeah, that makes
Which
sense.
is probably why we're like, oh, that guy's actually not so bad. So
He's
the
not so bad.
problem
Yeah,
is
I didn't.
when you have a woman write stoicism, it creates a conflict immediately, right? Because when you have a female write stoicism is inherently a male trait, and then beyond that, she's not
Yeah.
married to a man. If she were married to a man, maybe she'd have seen some, exhibitions of stoicism in her husband, but no, she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
She's trying to write stoicism, and it comes off campy in the wrong way, because Star Wars has always been campy, but it comes off campy like High School Musical campy, not like Star Wars campy. So it just doesn't work.
Yeah, everything seems try hard right now. In my opinion, like just everything right now, everything that I've seen in these first 2 episodes, it just feels like they're trying way too hard. They're trying on the dialogue, and the dialogue's the worst part about this thing so far. I don't buy anything that anybody is saying right now, man. I think this is just horrible garbage. Okay, and then I think I don't know what the guy's name is. The guy that thought Anakin blew up a whole Death Star or whatever that guy name is.
Yord.
I thought his acting was fine. I didn't hate his acting.
I thought he was the worst in the show.
Did you really? Okay.
I did not. He got on my nerves.
Yeah.
He got on my nerves.
All right.
You know what? You know what it is, Nick? It's the freaking High School Musical haircut. That's
the shit
that's driving me nuts. It's just taking me off of it.
Oh man, it completely
And so it's actually it was I just forgot his name. Yordi, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Yord.
Yeah, it's Yord. And then
the
British chick in the middle of this picture that you had right there, and the one on the right. So she's supposed to be a half breed. If you remember from the original trilogy in Jabba's palace, there was the girl with the big poofy pink hair.
Mm-hmm.
She's a half breed between that and a human, right? She's awful.
Yeah, I did not like her at all.
Yeah, Daphne Keene is terrible.
Yeah, Yord is awful. I thought the 2 strongest performances was from one guy who doesn't even speak English, which is the Master Soul character.
He was the best.
And then Amanda Stenberg, I thought she does Amandla. I have such a hard time with her name. Amandla Steinberg. I thought she did well in moments, and then bad in other moments. But those 2 right there in that scene, those are the best actors in the show, hands down, 100%. They're the only ones that conveyed any emotion that made any sense, and I think it's so funny. I prefer him as the best actor for the show. He doesn't even speak English.
No.
But that tells you a lot. That tells you a lot, right? English, the guy that can't speak English is doing the best job.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. But yeah, this hairdo, man.
Oh my God. It's just like fucking annoying.
Oh, the hair is terrible.
Yeah.
The hair is terrible. I didn't think he did a bad job. I'm going to be honest. Personally, for me, I didn't think he was horrible. I expected him to be horrible. Yeah. He was fine. He was there.
It's a forced stoicism. That's what I feel from him, is like he's really trying to act like he's a knight, and it just comes across as like, ugh.
But he feels like a new booty. Like he feels like he's a new booty to the job. Like he's just got the rank of Jedi Master, and he's trying to do everything right, and he's trying to follow the book. Okay, I got to do it by the book. So it seems like he's that kind of character. That's interesting to me. Okay, it's like at least he seems like he's playing somebody. Everybody else just seems like they're just reading lines.
Yeah.
Derek, I know you took
this
note
scene was weird
on this. Yeah, this scene right here, like he hadn't talked to anybody in 10 years.
So Nick, hold on, because all right, so hold up, wait a minute. This guy is in the trailer later on. If you remember the witch scene, and he looks like he's 40 years younger. Do you remember that? In the trailer, he's there with the witch coven, and he doesn't have the scars. He doesn't have the bummed up eye. And if you remember in the trailer, it's the same actor, but his eyes go black, and he looks like he's 20 years younger.
Yes,
remember?
That's him. I didn't know that was this guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Drunk Trivia says, heard there was a fat Jedi. Someone tell me this is true.
Yeah, we coining it right here.
Yeah,
Drunk. Hey, Jay, we coining it right
Fatawan.
here. Fatawan. That's what we coined.
You can finally get represented in
Give
Star
that to
Wars.
X-Wing, man. X called it, bro. Fatawan, man.
The
We call him
Fatawan.
Fatawan.
Oh,
There's two characters in here that already have names.
Holy crap.
There's the Fatawan, and then there's also Smilo Ren, the guy with the mask.
Yeah.
Smilo Ren and the Fatawan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it to where there's the Fatawan right there, Jay.
Like, what is this guy gonna do in the battle? What is he gonna do when it comes when you gotta throw down and you need somebody? This dude's gonna be like gasping for breath, man. He ain't gonna be able to move.
Shield. What are you talking? You can hide 4 Jedi behind that guy.
Yeah. Like they should have set one of these guys to go rescue Leia. She could have fit right inside his trench coat.
Yeah, right? Yeah, underneath his robes.
Yeah.
In 100 years, that clothed all of the Jawas on Tatooine. That little robe right there.
Vertical Horizon said, "May the diabetes be with you." Holy shit.
Yeah, this dude's gonna die of heart failure, in the first battle, He is not gonna last long at all.
Holy crap, man.
I just it doesn't make sense. That's like doing a movie or a show with special forces SEAL team, and then having this huge fat guy in there,
carrying the M60.
I'm the heavy gunner guy.
Oh, wait, guys, wait up, hold up. I gotta catch my breath.
Yeah, the Jedi are like the special forces of the galaxy. This guy would not be in this shape. It makes no sense,
man.
Yeah.
That's what we got now, guys. This is Star Wars now, everybody. This is Star Wars. A shitty murder mystery written by a 10-year-old.
Yep, the diversity and inclusion, all the check boxes were checked off, though. So,
Hey, congrats, Leslie. You did it. You checked every possible box until the fat box. You checked that one, too. Good job, Leslie. Congrats. All right, man.
Rob writes Gen X pop culture for $4.99. I don't know what the heck I watched, but it's definitely not Star Wars. Hail, Rob Wright, who I will be hanging out with at Fan Expo in Dallas this weekend. So if you guys are in the Dallas area, we'll be there. A. Marcellus with another $10. Respectfully disagree about the music. Look up the composer. He has composed for woke movies. He is a diversity hire. And I say this as a black man. Kevin Kiner is a better composer.
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree. Kevin Kiner's done a lot of great stuff. Having said that, for this show, I'm not mad at the music. So the difference being, if we go back to Ahsoka, and then you watch that scene where Sabine is on the speeder bike and it's like K-pop, she's ripping down the freeway.
Oh God, it's so bad.
That stuff drives me nuts. But this actually had good music, and the reason why people aren't noticing it is because it's not pissing them off. That's how you know you did a good job if you're composing a show, is if people aren't screaming about how pissed off they are about the music, then you did a good job.
Yeah.
And for everyone, by the way, in the chat or otherwise that are saying, why is the music important? It doesn't matter. Listen to George Lucas. George Lucas will go back and tell you, when you watch the original trilogy, you're not actually watching the scene. You're listening to the music.
Yeah. The music is its own character. It's its own character in Star Wars.
Bingo. Yeah. John Williams isn't an acclaimed composer for no reason. All right.
Yeah.
The guy knows his job, man. When John Williams music comes on, man, you feel something. All right. Movies it's not just acting and directing and dialogue. Okay. It's what you feel inside. All right.
Yeah.
So, you can't say the music doesn't mean anything, because the music is a part of the production and that hits you. All right.
Yeah.
When you hear that John Williams theme come, you feel something.
Yeah.
So, don't ever say that the music is not important, because it's absolutely important.
Yeah,
especially
100%.
for Star Wars.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I actually like Rey's theme that John Williams did for Rey in the sequels.
He did a good job.
Williams.
Yeah, exactly. He's a great composer. He's an amazing composer.
John
Yeah.
Williams is like bacon. You can put it on a dog turd and people will still eat it. Like, I mean, John Williams he absolutely knows what he's doing. But yeah,
right.
to that point, I would say, Nick, it's not an extra character. It's 40% of the movie. If the music doesn't work, then there's no point in watching it. Imagine putting K-pop through 90% of the original trilogy. Everybody would be like, this is dog shit.
God, yeah.
I would never watch this.
No.
I mean, George Lucas wasn't exactly like the best dialogue writer, right? He needed something to punch up his kind of lame dialogue. And so here we are. Yeah.
No. Matt Tween for $5. Finally, I see myself in a Star Wars character.
I am the Padawan.
Yeah. Hashtag I am Padawan.
Mataween, you have been represented, bro. Yeah, congratulations, man. You finally here, baby.
Yeah. Everybody go out there and show your fat representation. Virtue signal in the Acolyte. Hashtag I am Padawan. It's gonna be a thing on Twitter.
Albinos and
man, make it trend, man. Make it trend.
Yeah, make it trend. You know what? Hang on. let me move this out of the way. New. Where is it? Up there.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
I got a 3-month-old, so every once in a while I gotta.
Oh yeah.
We understand, bro. Finally, something for Porkins.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Woo. What happened? Did I miss something?
No, I'm just I'm saving this. Well, I don't.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Apply. I was trying to figure out how to save this. Fat01. I'm about to make a Twitter post. Hashtag I am Fat01.
Oh man, it is so sad what we're seeing happening right now to Star Wars. It's just like you can't do anything but just joke about it. You can't do anything but just laugh about it, but just look at it. It's like it's literally like a car accident on the freeway. All you're doing is just watching this car accident, and you're like, man, look at all of this death and destruction and all of this, mangled bodies and mangled metal and everything just sitting on the side of the freeway, and you're just staring at it. That's what Star Wars is right now. It's literally a car accident on the freeway, and everybody's just stopping and just looking at it like, damn, look at all of that. Look how bad it is, man. That's how bad this thing is right now, man. Sad.
And so bad.
And isn't it crazy that George Lucas literally came out a week ago, or a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, and said that these people don't understand Star Wars. Something in Star Wars got lost with Disney. Something in the Force got lost. That's what we're about to find out in episode 3.
Yeah.
How bad this thing got lost from what George Lucas said to where these clowns are thinking this thing is right now. Lucasfilm is a entire car full of clowns. To be putting this crap out there for the public. This is amazing, man.
Yeah, it is.
I am Padawan. I'm about to jump on there and do this too, man. Let me go. Let me go in there and throw it. I am Padawan or Padawan.
Yeah. The thing is, I just freaking saved this to this folder and it's freaking not showing up. Good God. Save. There it is. Here. Probably because I gotta do this. Sorry, guys. Almost done. I just gotta get.
I see it right now.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Matt Tween tweeted it out. Ted's Nedworth tweeted it out. I am Padawan. Good job, fellas. Wow, man. Whoo.
I gotta change that. All right. Boom. Posted. Hail, Matt Tween. Good one. Good one. Let's see here. A Marcellus for $5. Why does the only brother Jedi have a Killmonger haircut? He looks like he's from 2024 Earth. Yes, completely
Man.
takes you out.
Oh, don't forget about hey, look, don't forget about Rick James, man. All right, Jedi Rick
what are the
James.
5 fingers say to the face?
Yeah.
Don't forget about Rick James, man. She's representing Rick James right there, man. It's ridiculous, man.
Harmonic
crap.
Shredder for $20. I think when the series is done, I will get drunk and watch the whole show. Listen to you all. I think this show has real potential as a comedy.
Oh,
100% Harmonic
This is a-
Shredder. Hail
Yeah, exactly.
Early
Harmonic. This is a
too. We're
comedy,
so
bro.
early. We're
Yeah.
so early.
This is just the first 2 episodes. But we've already I've already went and watched the film threat with Chris Gore and what's his co-host name?
Alan Ing.
Yeah, Alan.
Yeah.
And so I already know what's going on in episode 3, and it's so
I don't know
bad.
yet. Don't tell me anything.
I'm not gonna say because I'm sure there's people out there that don't want it spoiled, but oh my gosh, get ready for a complete shit show.
It's crazy.
coming
It's
next
crazy,
week.
Nick. I tried to because I was just watching a little bit of the film threat. So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna watch like the first 10 minutes and then I'm gonna fast forward and watch a little bit more. But I just so happened to catch like the little piece that he said about episode 3. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me, man.
Mhm.
At that point I turned it off. I'm saying I don't want to hear no more. I'm gonna just watch it.
Prequel
But
fans
it's-
are gonna be infuriated.
No,
Infuriated.
it's not the thing that I think that I know that I think that it is.
It's bad,
Damn it!
man.
Yeah, I heard a
It's bad,
lot
bro.
of
It's bad. It's
I
bad.
heard a lot of
It's
stuff
bad.
about it.
Yeah,
All right,
it's bad.
listen, boys, I got a jet. I'm on the press junket tonight. I'm going to a bunch of different channels. I just wanted to pop in,
Nice.
say
All
what's up to everybody. Say
Hail.
hello.
Excellent.
Hail to the home, my home, Echo Base Network. I love you guys.
Yep, good to
All
see
right,
you,
bro.
brother.
Take care.
Let's talk on Wednesday, eh?
Yeah.
Next Wednesday is gonna be
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
See you, buddy. All right, let me switch this to this. Let's see here. Matt sends in Canadian $2. Did the show save Star Wars or not? Man, Star Wars is saved. This was a triumphant, Matt. This was triumphant.
Nah, the Star
No.
the Star Wars is it's almost as dead as it's ever been based on what Disney Star Wars. Let's make this distinction.
Disney
Okay,
Star Wars.
there's there's Star Wars, and then there's Disney Star Wars. Disney Star Wars is dead. I mean, it's never been alive, really. Star Wars, it depends on your point of view. But
Yeah.
this is horrible, man.
It
Horrible.
was so bad. Man, so boring. Very uninteresting.
Well,
God,
it's
I mean,
lazy. It's what it is, Nick.
Yeah.
It's lazy writing. The writing is lazy.
Very
How they
much
set
so.
these scenes up, how they set these characters up, it's just very, very lazy. I wish they again had something that made me feel for the characters that were on the screen. I didn't feel anything for the characters. And again, if you can't relate to anybody on the screen, if you can't relate to a character on the screen, the show is pointless. There's nothing for you. All right, for you, the audience, for you, the viewer. Who are you relating to on this screen? Nobody. That's the issue. Okay. Again, this is it's not even so much if they're breaking lore, if they're breaking canon. It's about, hey, can I connect with somebody on the screen? I don't connect with anybody on the screen. I don't connect with this maid chick.
No.
I don't connect with I don't connect with Saul. I don't connect with anybody. And that's really the issue. It's not so much. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say in the Saul character, for those you don't know, this guy right here, the Asian guy, I like the guy. He just feels like he doesn't belong in here. I don't know what it is. It just I like the actor. He was probably one of the better actors in the show because there was a lot of bad acting.
Keep in mind, this guy doesn't even speak English.
Yeah, this is his first English speaking role.
So they had to feed him his lines. You know, they had to feed this guy his lines. And still, with the lines that they fed him, he was able to get something out of that. Like, he was able to emote. He was able to bring a character at least somewhat to life. But again, I still don't care about him. You know, at least at that point, at this point, I don't care about this guy. I don't care about anybody in this show. If I didn't have to cover this, I wouldn't be watching this. All right. I would have tuned out and I would be done.
Yeah, I wouldn't be watching this if we weren't reviewing it. Not only are we going to be reviewing it here, but we're going to be reviewing it over on Mr. H Reviews. Also, so I mean, I'm watching this to report back to you guys. If I didn't have this channel, I would not even waste my time on this.
I don't think anybody would, man.
I would not even waste my time watching this. And for anybody out there that is like, oh, this is just hate. You guys are just haters, hate watching. No, we went into X-Men 97 doing the same thing. Like, this is gonna be woke trash garbage. We are gonna freaking hate watch this, trash all over it. This is gonna be fun. And guess what? It was actually good, and we said it was good. We just watched this. If it was good, I would sit here and say, wow, it show's actually not bad. Just like we did with X-Men 97. But this is not good. This is not good at all.
No. Again, it's just it's the fundamentals of writing. You know, characters. Do I care about any of these characters? Do I care about anybody on the screen? You got, except for Padawan over there on the left. All right. You got this Padawan chick. You got Soul, and I guess this Jard is Yorda or whatever. I don't care about either of these guys. I don't care about Osha. I don't care about May. I don't care about any of these characters that I've seen so far. So, in my opinion, who am I connecting to? All right. Like, when you watch a show, you try to connect with somebody on the screen. Who is the connection point? Even if subconsciously, you're not even really thinking about it overly, but subconsciously you're thinking, okay, who am I connecting to? Who's the character that I'm following? Who's the character whose story that I want to see resolved in a positive way or a negative way or whatever? I'm not finding any of that with any of these characters, especially Osha. And Osha is the character that I should be connecting to the most because she's the main character. But I don't care about her. I don't care about her. I don't care what happens to her. You know, it's the story that they're setting up, but I just don't care. I just don't care.
It's just uninteresting.
She's not an interesting character. And, we talked about it. There's like 10 different things that she should have done before she even got to this point where she was being accused as the murderer. I was like, hey, what about like some security footage? Like, I got some security footage on this ship that I'm on. How come you guys can't just look at this security footage and see, oh, she was in her bed the whole time. She never left the ship. Oh, okay, she must be innocent. Like little small details like this, it just takes me out of the movie, or it takes me out of, in this case, the series. I just don't care. That's the issue.
No, not at all. And then the first episode. Oh my God, we haven't even talked about this yet. Hang on a second.
Go ahead, bro.
The first episode, freaking Carrie-Anne Moss's character, freaking she doesn't even last 10 minutes. She doesn't even.
She gets a little knife wound right here. Right, that's it. That's all she gets. All right. Yeah. People have been ran through with lightsabers for the last 2 or 3 or 4 years. They die. They're fine. They're fine. No problem. Yeah. She gets a little knife wound. Oh, I'm out. I'm done. Yep. It's like, why would you even bring Carrie-Anne Moss on? It's almost like what they did in Scream, where they brought what's her name? Drew Barrymore on for the first kill. And
yeah.
It's almost like that. They bring Drew Barrymore on. Oh, Drew Barrymore is in Scream. Oh, this should be interesting. And then they kill her at
the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah, it's dumb, man. It's stupid.
Yeah. And with the Jedi being at their all-time powerful, Ted's Nerd World said it. Why couldn't she force heal? And how can people get run through with lightsabers and survive, but she gets hit with a knife and she's dead?
A knife, okay? a lightsaber would cook your organs. All right,
inside.
it would cook you inside and out. You would be completely dead the moment the lightsaber went through you. Oh, but no, Sabine is just fine. No worry. Reva, just fine. No worries. She's fine. She's good. She'll be back in the next episode. Yeah, but she gets a little knife to the chest. Gone. It's like, come on, man. Come on, y'all. See, again, this is the inconsistency of Disney Star Wars. They don't have any respect for the Lord. They don't have any respect for the weapons. They don't have any respect for the lightsabers. They have respect for nothing. Okay. They just make it up as they go. Like Indiana Jones. I'm just making it up as I go. All right. That's all they're doing. They have no clue about how Star Wars fans are going to take this stuff. All right. And then the shills that you guys see on Rotten Tomatoes. All right. They're shills. All right. I think this is like at 86% or whatever right now. These guys,
I don't know what they're watching. Did they watch a different show? Did I watch?
Yes, they did. Yeah, they absolutely watched a different show, Nick. Because look, if these guys were Star Wars fans, and I have a feeling like these guys are maybe like somebody said this about one of the reviewers, that they're really just geek, like they love geek stuff, but they're not really Star Wars fans. They're just geeks. All right. And I can respect the fact that you're a geek and you're not a Star Wars fan, but understand that there are fans of this franchise that care about all the little bits and tidbits of the lore. All right, of the canon. You got to respect that if you're writing inside of this franchise. And if you're not going to respect that, you're not doing any of the fans justice. And it seems like everything is just a shortcut to get to whatever nonsense they want to tell. Instead of actually, hey man, you know what? We got to go through the lore. Hey man, you can't just stab somebody with a little knife if you ran them through with a lightsaber already. All right, you got to go through the motions of actually making this stuff mean something. And none of this stuff means anything, man. That's the issue with this stuff. None of this means anything to the Star Wars fans that grew up with this for 40 years. Yeah. All right, 40 years. And they don't care.
She redeemed herself at the beginning, too, because she's killing all these people. But then she sees the little kid alien and is like, oh, I can't do that. Oh, so she's got some good in her. She's not really evil, guys.
Yeah, nah. Again, this show is set up to blur the lines between good and evil. We already see that.
Oh, and then we had fire in space. I don't know.
Look, hey, Nick, did not say that. Like, hey, man, how do we have fire in a vacuum, in the vacuum of space? How do we have fire? Somebody explain that to me.
Yeah. Then we had the prequel aliens. I don't remember what they're called, because I'm a fake fan.
The Nemoidians.
Yeah.
So
these ones don't sound Asian at all.
I heard Alan Ing was kind of pissed off about that. Alan Ing was like, "Wait a minute, you taking away your Asian representation because you don't have them sound like."
Yeah. Oh, and the voice acting for this one, it was so cringe, and bad. And of course she's out there working on the ships. This chick, oh my gosh, what a terrible design.
I don't know who that was. Yeah.
What a terrible design. Like, triangle face here. I mean, oh God, it looks terrible. But again, like I said, this is all real sets.
Yep.
A lot of the set design stuff, I didn't have a whole lot of issue. I thought a lot of the stuff looked good, with the set design and all that.
I agree, Nick. Outside, again, it's not the set design, it's not the music, it's really not even the look, the clothes. I was like, okay, at first I was nervous about it because I was feeling like this was going to be like some kind of Star Trek Next Generation look. But I was like, okay, it doesn't look too terrible, but it wasn't. This stuff was okay. It's the acting, okay? It's the acting and it's the dialogue. I don't know where Leslie Headland went to film school, but she needs to go back for another course, all right? She needs to go back through filmmaking 101 because everything that she did in this show is hot garbage, all right? Super hot garbage. This is her wife, right?
Yeah,
This is
her wife Terrible actor. Terrible. She was one of the worst actors in this show. Every time she had a speaking line, anything, I was just like, I don't believe this performance at all.
I was waiting for her to just get off the screen, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you here? She
Oh.
is terrible, man.
Yeah.
Leslie Headland is just giving her work, man. She's just giving this chick work.
Yep.
Man.
Not a fan of this character, whoever. I don't even know the character's name. All these characters are so forgettable.
It's Vanessa Rowe. She's like the one carryover character, I guess, from the High Republic. Yeah, she's the one character that carries over from High Republic stories, novels, and all that. Yeah, I don't know how. I could care less about this character. This character is like what? And the actress, terrible.
Yep. And then we got face huggers here. Let's do seats, Android seat pilots. These are the droids that are flying the ship. Oh yeah. So they come and get her. The Jedi do.
Right.
Because they're like matching. They're the killer of the Matrix ladies who died at the very beginning match this description. So they go find her and pick her up and then put her on this prison ship and don't even go with them.
Like if you think this,
like the Jedi don't even go with her. It's just like a droid ship full of droids.
If you think she's so dangerous, you know, like why wouldn't you, number one, go with her, you know, instead of just leaving her on a ship full of inmates? Like, no, we're going to sit somebody outside her cell, you know, and we're going to make sure that she gets to where she needs to go to. That's number one. But then number two, after she escapes, then, hey, you know what? We're sending everybody. We're sending, you know, about 5 or 6 trained Jedi masters to bring her in. But who did they send? They sent Saul, all right? They sent his Padawan and then the Yoda guy. And that's it.
Yep.
Like you sent 3 people to to track down this dangerous Jedi.
Yeah.
All right. This dangerous Jedi who just killed a Jedi, or maybe not a Jedi, but whatever. You track somebody. Come on. Yeah. This is stupid. This is terrible writing. All right. Nobody, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this was one of the poor CGI scenes that I noticed. I'm just gonna play just a quick clip of this, but this right here, I mean, that CGI right there, that it looks terrible. I don't know how well you guys can see it on screen, but yeah, it did not look good at all. Oh, and then they had to have him with
shirtless.
with shirtless. You know,
got to show off the abs, got to show off the muscles, you know. That's how it is. These people are gay and lesbian. They want to see skin, they want to see sex. That's what Star Wars is about to these people, man.
Yeah. This character, cringe, dumb, not a fan.
Now is this Act 2 or whatever?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they said what planet this was. I don't think they
never said. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering that as I was watching it. I'm like, are they like walking around like the old Jedi temple relics or something? Like, you know, and that's how this guy who, you know, whips out a lightsaber at the end, you know, is that how this guy is bringing her in? Like, oh, you know what? We're doing like real Jedi over here. What they're doing over in Coruscant, that's not real Jedi stuff. I'm doing the real Jedi stuff over here. I'm at the original Jedi temple. So that's what I'm doing. Like, I was wondering if that's where this was going, you know. Yeah. Because he's standing there and then he just, you know, busts out like the little, you know, red lightsaber. And it's like, come on. Yeah, this is bad stuff, man.
Yeah. And so this takes place 100 years before. So at the very beginning, they give you this little synopsis right here. 100 years before the rise of the Empire, it is time of peace. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. But in the dark corners of the galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge. So this is 100 years before the rise of the Empire. Yoda was training Jedi for 800 years, so he's definitely alive.
He's
And at the
hanging around. Yeah.
Jedi Temple.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure they got to find a way to bring him in at some point in time and ruin him as a character. Do you think we'll see him at all in this series, Derek?
Oh, 100%. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've heard that they haven't dropped any major like cameos. I've
Mhm.
heard that, but how do you not have Yoda involved with all of this? The guy's been training Jedi for 800 years. How do
Yeah.
you not have him involved at this moment in time where you have this big murder mystery going on? Jedi are getting offed, maybe possibly the Sith are, rising.
Mhm.
Nah. We gonna keep this to ourselves, guys. Don't say nothing about Don't tell Yoda. Don't tell Yoda what's going on. Let's just keep this all in house. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, if that's what they're gonna do, but maybe they're gonna do that. It wouldn't make any sense to me. As a
Yeah.
Star Wars fan, hey Yoda, hey, we've got 2 Jedi murders at this point. Hey man, what's going on? Yoda should be involved at this point. He should be involved.
Yeah.
We've had 2 Jedi get murdered by somebody else. Somebody should have been talking to Yoda. So if Yoda's not involved anywhere in this series, I call BS. All right.
Yeah.
I call BS. He should be absolutely involved right now in what's going on and trying to keep further Jedi from getting murdered. That's what Yoda would do that. But if they don't bring Yoda in, I call BS. I call BS.
Yeah, because he would be on the Jedi Council, all that at this point. He
Right.
would still be training, all that. There's no mention. We don't see him anywhere, anything. What's up, Ghost Rider? Good to see you, brother. Greetings, mortals. Just got here. How bad is it? Man, it is bad. It's got a couple redeeming
Look,
qualities. Set
2 thumbs
design,
down.
music's not that bad. For the most part, I didn't really have a whole lot of issue with some of the costume designs.
Right. Yeah,
but,
you know what? The costumes actually worked better, when they weren't on like an Empire magazine or whatever. Like, okay, now
Yeah.
that I see them moving around and okay, costume's not so bad. But
This,
the dialogue, the storytelling,
Yeah.
that's where this thing falls apart. All right. This
yeah.
thing is garbage, man.
Yep, character development, the story itself, the
Right.
acting, the dialogue. It does not pull you in and make you care anything about what's going on at all. Any of these characters. At times you're kind of lost and confused at moments on what exactly is happening or what exactly is going on. They don't
Right.
really explain it very well. So we haven't given scores. So Derek, 1 out of 10, where are you putting episode 1 out of 10? And then we'll go
If
to
I were to
episode
give
2.
it a score, I would have to give it again, just maybe for the music. Just maybe for the music, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10, just
Yeah.
for the music. If it wasn't for the music, this thing would be a 1 out of 10 without breaking a sweat. Right?
Oh,
without
yeah.
even thinking
Yeah.
about it. All
Yep.
right. But the music is actually pretty good. Like the stuff that you really, again, the sets. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Could you tell if it was done on the volume? I know they did a lot of this on the volume, but I really couldn't tell. So, all right,
No,
they
a lot of this seemed like full sets.
full sets. Yeah.
Yeah. If they used any of the volume on this, I couldn't tell what sections of the episodes they used it on.
Yeah. So yeah, I give it a 2 out of 10, man. Story, the characters, the dialogue, everything falls flat. Music is solid. All right. I'm not, but again, you need more than music. You need way more than music to make a great Star Wars series. So yeah, this is just a big pile of garbage right now so far. And apparently the worst is yet to come.
Yeah. Oh, this alien with the little thing that like sucker thing that comes off of his head, like just it's weird. Some weird designs, design choices for some of these creatures and aliens.
Right.
Yeah, I'm at a 2 out of 10 as well. Just the look, production, music was fine. You know, that's about the only redeeming qualities it has whatsoever. But again, you cannot have a show. You know, the music and the production's not enough to bring people in to be interested in this.
Right. No,
You know,
I agree.
it's not. It's just it's not. It's so bad. Now before these kicked off today, guys, I don't know if you saw this. Let me bring this over here and pull up our Twitter. I don't know if you saw this, Derek. Where is it? Home. Let me go to our profile here. There it is. Hashtag I am Fatawan. If you guys are on Twitter, hashtag I am Fatawan.
Make it trend. Make it trend. I love it, man. I am Fatawan. Oh my God, that is awesome, man. Good job, fellas. Good job.
Oh yeah, Duck Vader too right here. Breaking news: man turns into pillar of salt watching the new gay Star Wars. So the reason this is funny is because of this right here. So we're gonna watch this, guys. Hang on, let me back this up. Make sure this is turned up. Oh, you know what? I don't think I shared sound. Hang on, let me stop screen share. Share screen, entire screen. Audio. Okay. All right. Tell me if you can hear this, Derek, when I hit play.
I want to ask you both because this is
Okay. All right. So I don't know if you guys saw this. So this dropped from the wrap maybe an hour or so before these first two episodes dropped. And just listen to this conversation, guys. This is a minute and 20 seconds. And I'll pause it from time so we can kind of comment. But just listen to how bad of a conversation this is.
Arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And
let me back this up.
I want to ask you both because this is, I would say, arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And are you excited about that? Are you
not the
bracing
gayest
yourself?
Star Wars? Not the
This is the gayest
It's pretty gay,
Star
let's
Wars.
be honest. Leslie, how do you feel?
Am I gay?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no, I know
Yeah.
you are gay, but I'm asking, are you excited about putting this, this is going to be a talking point?
Is it going to be a talking point?
I'm sure so.
Because nerds are gay.
Is it going to be a talking point? It's been a talking point since this show was announced. What are you talking about, you dumb bitch? Have you not been watching anything people have been saying?
Wow, man.
Oh,
holy crap, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. This is by far the gayest Star Wars. They're not even hiding
listen
it.
to what they're saying, Nick.
Yeah, they're not
They're
even
saying
hiding it.
Gay.
Play on.
Well, some nerds are very not gay and are very threatened by gay
Well, that's
stuff.
true. But in my world,
We're so
nerds are gay.
Okay. Was this the fun element of?
No, I don't think so. And yet people have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I'm frankly
You're offended?
into it. No.
I think
She's
that Star
into
Wars-
it.
Nick, listen to how they're laughing at it.
Yeah.
Listen to how they're laughing. Even they think this is a joke. Even
Yeah.
they take Star Wars as a joke. These are the people, everybody, I want y'all to pay attention. These are the people that's making Star Wars right now, and they're laughing at this. They are laughing at this. They think this is a joke, okay?
Yep.
This is the reason why Star Wars is where it's at, because these two clowns, not just, maybe, Amanda Stenberg, she's just an actress. But Leslie Headland, Dave Filoni, Kathleen Kennedy, they think this is a joke. They sit around and laugh exactly like this when it comes to Star Wars. They think this is a joke. Oh, it's the gayest Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's what they think.
Right.
They laugh at you. They're laughing at you. Okay,
Yep.
because they're not laughing at the fact that it's the gayest Star Wars. They're laughing at you as a fan. All right.
Yeah.
The fact that you think that, hey, why would we have gay Star Wars? What's funny about gay Star Wars?
Yeah. Like it's just a complete joke to them.
It is an absolute joke. They don't care about your franchise. They don't care about what you care about. They care about being whatever this is. All right.
Yeah.
They care about this nonsense. It's ridiculous, man. Pisses me off, man.
Yeah, it's
Go ahead, man. Keep
it's
going.
crazy.
Jeez. Oh my God.
But yeah, these two. Oh.
I mean, have you seen the fits? We'd be like, look how gay this is, and then send each other a reference photo.
And are you telling me with a straight face that C3PO is straight?
They're a couple. That's what I think. But
What?
this is more outward.
I think it's canon that R2D2 is a lesbian.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
This is what they want to do. They want to 3PO, he's straight. He's a droid. He's a droid.
Who
He's not
is
straight or gay.
CPO trying to screw? Like,
Yeah.
come on, y'all.
He's a droid. Oh.
Huh.
This is frustrating.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, talk to them.
That's where
So,
Star
yeah.
Wars is right now. Nick, that's where Star Wars is, bro. That's the people that are making your Star Wars. Those are the people that are making your content, that are bringing Star Wars to the big screen or to your Disney Plus, whatever. Okay, these guys, all right? We're going to get the same thing from this Charmaine Obey Chinoy chick. We're going to get the same thing
From the
from
Rey
Dave
movie.
Filoni. Whoever's making the movies, this is the way they think. This is what they care about. They care about the message. They care about the agenda, but more so, they're laughing in the face of actual Star Wars fans. It's like, hey, I just want good storytelling. Give me George Lucas. Give me something that's, that means something emotionally. No, they don't care about that. They care about, it's gay Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's what they care about.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
ridiculous,
And
man.
I wish they would just in parentheses right below here put Harvey Weinstein's former assistant, because everybody says it. They just need to add that to her name and title. Put in parentheses Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant, who knew
I'll put that
everything
on
was going on.
everything. Every time I mention Leslie Headland, I'm gonna try to make sure I mention that she is Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant, because that's who this chick is. All right, that's what this chick is all about. She didn't care about all the women she was feeding to Harvey Weinstein. She cared about upgrading her career and getting big time. That's what she cared about. So she was just feeding women, young ladies. Okay, think about this, guys. She was just feeding young ladies to Harvey Weinstein. Just to whatever he wanted to do. I don't care. All right. I'm just out here just taking memos and setting up the meetings and all that. And that's what this chick is all about. All right.
Yeah.
And now she's in charge of your Star Wars, and she's hee and ha about, gay Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so hilarious. Right. Yeah. And man. Yeah.
And so the end of the second episode, we get this Wookiee Jedi character that finally shows up. And was it just me, or did it just kind of look off and kind of weird?
I don't understand. Like, it doesn't look. It's obviously CGI. Like, I don't know why they couldn't just put a guy in a costume. But yeah, it just doesn't look like a. I mean, he didn't move and act, and I don't know. I don't know. Something's off about him. I can't say that he's different. I don't know. I got to see what happens in I guess episode 3 is supposed to tell us, or episode 4 maybe.
Yeah,
it's supposed to tell us more about this character, but he's a Jedi. Or she's a Jedi. I don't even know if this is a woman or a man. I don't know anything right now.
I bet this is going to be a female Wookiee.
Yeah, female Wookiee. Yeah, probably.
Well, a female Wookiee Jedi. And because she has sort of like the dyke haircut with the shaved sides and then the ponytail mohawk. So I'm telling you right now, I'm calling
you spotted
it.
That one. Good spot on that one.
This is a dyke lesbian Wookiee. Right here. And we're gonna find that out in later episodes. And this dyke lesbian Wookiee goes by they them. We'll also find that out later. Also.
Oh yeah. 100%. 100%.
Guarantee you that's what it will be. But yeah, it just seemed I don't know if it was CGI or somebody in a suit or what, but it just looked weird. The whole kind of that whole scene with the Wookiee just I don't know. It just looked off a little bit. But yeah, the second episode I would rank the exact same as the first. 2 out of 10. You know,
I don't
music
think
was
either
decent
episode
enough.
was good.
No,
Again,
neither one of
if
them.
I wasn't watching this for for YouTube, I'm gonna say it. If I wasn't watching this for YouTube, if I wasn't watching this to okay, I'm a part of a live stream. I gotta give my. I would have probably turned it off halfway through episode 1, and I would probably get back to it sometime during the weekend. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Yeah.
I would have turned off. I'm not interested in this, and I'll check it on the weekend. I'll get to it on Saturday or something. I'll watch it, but I'll get to it on Saturday. All right, when I ain't got nothing else to do, I'm just sitting around picking my nose. Oh, all right, let's throw on the Acolyte and let's see what this thing is about. That's when I would have got back to this. I don't care about this show. I don't care about any characters, and I don't care about the story. So there's nothing inviting me to keep going with this other than the fact that, okay, we got to cover it. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, same. If we didn't have this channel, I would not be watching this. FYI, this is not my Disney Plus account. I do not pay for Disney Plus. I have never paid for Disney Plus. I will never pay for Disney Plus. But I got somebody's login.
Shout out Graph Web, man. Shout out to Graph Web.
Yep.
He been trying to tell everybody.
Hashtag cancel Disney Plus.
Yes, sir.
And then Jerome sends in $2. You can't be showing me Leslie right now. I'm eating. Oh man, she is not an attractive woman. But that's why she likes ladies, because she can't get a man.
Oh man.
God. What a shit
all right,
show,
so Nick,
man.
let me ask you a question, man.
Mhm.
Because I said this next week is episode 3. All right.
Yeah.
And I've said, look, I've said this many times on my channel. I've said this many times to just friends. Okay. I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. Okay. I will die on Star Wars Hill. All right. You'll see my body up there on the corpse of Star Wars Hill. All right. At the top of Star Wars Hill, that's where my body will be. Okay.
Yeah.
I've said that my fandom relies. Hey, DC Comics is one of my fandoms that can go. Okay. G.I. Joe, Transformers, that can go. All right. Thundercats, that can go. Star Wars, that's it. All right.
Yeah.
That's the franchise that I will live and die by. And I've said for I don't know how long, I will die on Star Wars here. That's the last fandom that I will rock with no matter what. And now we are at the precipice, bro. I feel like I'm about to die.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm literally about to die with what I've heard about episode 3. Where are you at right now, bro? Are you feeling like episode 3 is going to be the end?
I think for a lot of people that are still hanging on to a hope that Star Wars will ever be revived under this current regime, Disney and Lucasfilm, we'll probably lose the rest of them after this next episode. After this next now the people out there, the makingstarwars.net folks and all those people that will just consume anything Star Wars and
bought and paid for. Okay,
Yeah.
bought and paid for. Let's just call them what they are, bro.
Yeah,
bought
they're
and paid for.
Yeah, they're never going anywhere. You could make the worst thing possible and they would still give it a positive review and be like,
2 thumbs up. Oh, this is amazing. I loved it. Yeah,
Triumph.
exactly.
Those people ain't going nowhere no matter what happens. But the few that think that there's still some bit of hope and something to hang on to, they'll all come over to our side probably after next week's episode, especially if they're prequel fans. Because when you find out what's going to happen and how they rewrite canon and we get another explanation of things in the Star Wars universe and canon, people are just like, you know what? Yeah, F these people.
I'm feeling like that right now, and it hurts, man, because
Mm.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to give it up. I mean, like I've been
Yeah.
holding out hope. I've been holding out hope since The Last Jedi. All right, they'll make
Man,
they'll figure this out. They'll figure
yeah.
this out. No. They'll figure it out. They'll listen to the fans eventually. They'll come around. They'll make sense of it. They won't just completely destroy the entire franchise. They'll bring it all the way down to the brink, and then they'll bring it back. But I'm Nick, I'm having a feeling, bro, that next week, what they're gonna do, and all the rumors I've heard, I haven't seen anything, but the rumors that I've heard about episode 3 is it's breaking and destroying and ruining canon, and it's ruining fans, it's ruining George Lucas, it's
George
ruining
Lucas, Star Wars. Yep.
everything.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm ready for this, man.
It is
I need
not going
to
to be
get it.
good. I already know what happens because I watch.
Don't tell me. I need
I'm
to
not-
experience it. I need to
Yeah.
experience it for myself. I need to see it. I need to walk through it. So we're gonna do another review, right? We're gonna watch it.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
all right.
We'll be watching it next week, and we'll be doing another breakdown. Coach will actually be with us next week as well.
Okay.
So
I might need to. I might need to lean on Coach for some emotional therapy.
Yeah, you might need to because it's gonna be bad. Just get ready. Just get ready. Yeah. So I saw Ted ask who the discount store Obi-Wan is here. I don't think they ever said what this dude's name was. And it's so funny.
Yeah, I don't remember his. Again, all of these characters are forgettable, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who the hell that guy is.
And the thing is, we've already said this dude's name, and I've already forgot again what his name is. Saul, yeah. And I don't remember hers. That's Fadawan right there in discount store Obi-Wan. So
perfect discount Obi-Wan, perfect, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know in the lightsaber hilts. I don't know if I could get a good image of the lightsaber hilts in here. I would have to. But they are girthy, man. They're like the hilts are very girthy.
Yeah, they're big, man. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I guess girthy for her pleasure, because they are they're bigger than normal.
Oh man. Yo, Blood Guilty Gaming said, I'm surprised anyone is even watching this that doesn't have a channel. Yo, Blood Guilty Gaming, you 100% on the nose with that one, man.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a channel, I'm telling you right now, I would not have watched this. Okay.
Nope.
Because I already knew it was coming. But then, especially after maybe the first 10 minutes, I would have tuned. I'll check it down on the weekend. I'm done.
Yeah.
All right. I would have checked out.
Yeah,
100%. 100%. I would have checked out. There's a nice anime somewhere with my name on it. I would have watched that over this. But go ahead, bro.
Godzilla -1 just came out too on Netflix.
Yeah. I just did a video about that. Yeah, if Godzilla -1 is popping, everybody's talking about it. And it's like I would rather go and watch that again and get that experience than watch 1 second of the Acolyte.
Yeah, I'm actually going to watch it tonight, and guys, that is going to be getting uploaded onto Patreon as well.
Nice.
If you
have you watched it before, Nick?
No. I'll watch it for the first time tonight.
Bro, you are going to be blown away.
Yeah,
you are going to be.
I mean,
you are going to be blown away.
Yeah, everybody's told me
amazing.
How good it is. Like my brother went and saw it up in Alaska, and he was like, "Dude, you got to go see this movie. Like it's badass."
It's awesome.
And I had tickets to go see the black and white version, but freaking I was dealing with some crazy drama BS crap, and I ended up having to cancel, and so I didn't even get to see it. So yeah, I'll be watching it for the first time. But Godzilla -1 is going to be coming up on Patreon. Our first 2 episode watch through of the WokeAlyte is up on Patreon. Me, Rissman, and Derek. So if you guys don't want to pay for Disney Plus, but want to kind of see what's going on, you guys can go to Patreon and watch the review over there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Godzilla -1. That's going to be the redeeming quality of the night, is actually watching something good.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing. It's great stories, great characters, great special effects. They only spent $10 million on this movie. All right. They only spent $10 million, and they're running circles right now around everything in woke Hollywood. It's amazing, man. And the story is good. Watch it. In my opinion, okay, watch it any way you want, but in my opinion, because I know on Netflix, they have the dub and the sub. I like the sub better. I like the subtitles because you get the you get the character's emotion. Okay, you get the actors and their emotion coming out. And after about maybe 10 minutes or so, you don't really even see the subtitles. But I would watch it with the subtitles. If you can watch it with the dub, that's fine too. I watched it both ways because I've watched it twice since it's dropped on Netflix, bro. I've watched it 2 times since it dropped on Netflix on Saturday. Okay, it came out of nowhere. It dropped on Netflix on Saturday. I did a video about it. It's already number 1 on Netflix, number 1 on iTunes, and that should tell everybody what they need to know about when it comes to Hollywood. Okay, that people are chasing after good content. All right, Godzilla -1 is awesome.
Yeah,
all right.
And what was the budget of that?
$10 million. Okay,
how many Godzilla -1s could they have made for what they spent on this crap show or that WokeAlyte? Well, 180 million. That's not even including marketing. So I mean, you're looking at. I mean, you're probably looking at close to 300 million, probably, if not a little more than that. Maybe 325 total. That they spent on this right here. Freaking Godzilla -1, 10 million with marketing and anything that which is, they normally like double. So you're looking at like 20 million, and that thing made bank of profit at the box office.
Yes. It's and again, you're not going to want to watch it just one time, Nick. I guarantee you, bro. You're going to want to watch this 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You're going to want to revisit this.
I'm getting it on 4K for sure.
Perfect.
I'm definitely going to watch it tonight, but I'm going to order a 4K physical copy of it because I got a 4K player and I got a badass OLED LG 4K TV. I'm definitely getting it on 4K. Real quick, Hargrave for $2. Fuck Raylos, screw them. Seriously, 100% F Raylos. They are weird. Raylos are weird. As Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers would say. Coach's next shirt design. I am Fadawan.
Get on it, Coach.
Yep. Yes. Coach is gonna. Yeah, he'll definitely get a shirt made for that for sure. A Marcellus, $5. DA, I'm going to reread the Old Republic comics. The Jedi Covenant was such a good arc.
Bingo, man. Go back to the old stuff, okay?
Yeah.
Star Wars, Disney don't know what the hell they're doing. Go back to the old comics. Go back to the old books, all right? The original EU, it runs laps around what they're doing right now. It runs laps around this thing, all right?
Yeah.
Shout out A. Marcellus. Go run and watch, or excuse me, read all the old comics and all the old books, all right? This is where Star Wars fans need to just say, hey, you know what? We don't care about the Old Republic or the High Republic, I should say. We don't care about the High Republic. We don't care about this stupid Acolyte crap. We're going back to the old stuff. We need to start sending a message to these clowns.
Yeah.
All right. These clowns don't know what they're doing, man.
Yeah. The 90s, all the stuff that Star Wars was doing during the 90s and the early 2000s with all the stuff in the EU, man, fans ate that stuff up because it was good.
Yeah. It was amazing stuff, man. You had great characters, you had great storylines, you had great books, you had great novels. All right. And Disney chucked all of that stuff in the bin. They just threw it all away. Said, oh, we don't need to worry about this. Just throw it away. All right. We got Ryan Johnson. All right, we got J.J. Abrams. All right, these are our new architects of the Star Wars canon. All right, and look where we are now. All right, this thing is this Acolyte is just utter dog shit.
Yep,
utter dog shit.
100%. And Photon Empress Hale has become a Jedi Grandmaster. After you've been a Grandmaster, shoot us an email after you've been a Grandmaster for 3 months. We will send you one of these EBN coins, and you get a Jedi Grandmaster t-shirt sent to you as well after you've been a Grandmaster for 3 months. So remember, guys, this Thursday, it's going to be me and Coach solo stream, and then we'll get back to normal stuff next week. But we'll still be doing this also for the Acolyte, and Derek will be joining us as well. But Thursdays we're going to be doing our pop-ins. So the first hour we'll do our regular show, kind of hit the news topics, hit whatever's going on, and then we'll switch to members only. And then we'll do pop-ins. And if you're a Grandmaster or a Jedi Master, you can actually pop in the stream with us and be a part of the show, and give your thoughts and opinions and all that good stuff, and kind of talk about kind of share your opinions, whether they agree with ours or not. Like, if you love these first 2 episodes and you want to come in and on Thursday and talk about how much you love these first 2 episodes, you're not going to hear no complaining from us. So yeah, if you guys liked it, great. But I think it's a big, huge pile of shit. So there you go. So welcome, Photon Empress, to the Jedi Grand Master family. And I am trying to find a video for you. This video is for you.
Welcome to the party, pal.
And then Wintrail for $10. Nick, watch Godzilla -1. Do not watch dub version. Watch with subtitles. You won't be sorry. I watched this 3 times in theaters. The movie is magic. Pour a heavy drink and buckle up. Yeah, I'm actually all out of alcohol. I fixed my last drink tonight. I got I drank a bunch last night, and so I was like, man, I'm having 1 drink tonight. This is my last one, so drinking water the rest of the time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Godzilla -1. Again, that will be coming up on our Patreon page as well, over there. Thank you guys to everybody that has sent super chats. Graph Web, X-Wing, Witch Doctor, Jerome, A. Marcellus, Rob Wright, Gen X Pop Culture. And if you guys aren't subbed to Rob Wright, Gen X Pop Culture, go over and give him a sub. He's part of the DC crew, Wednesday night crew that we do over on Doomcock's stream. Matt Taween, Harmonic Shredder, Matt Gillametti, probably completely butchering that, Hargrave, Ted's Nerd World, and Wintrell. This super chat video is for you guys. I had to show something good just to get the bad Acolyte taste out of your mouth.
Man.
Well, any closing thoughts, Derek? Before we wrap up,
Again, I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous about next weekend. Or next week. Yeah, I'm again, everything that we've heard
That's
about
bad.
episode 3, it destroys everything and
Yeah.
you're gonna want to give up on being a Star Wars fan. So
Yep.
that it has me shook. Okay, it has me completely shook. So I'm
Yeah.
nervous about that. You know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, the first 2 episodes don't give me any light at the end of the tunnel. This thing looks like it's just complete garbage. Story wise, we just don't have a good story. We don't have good acting. We don't have good dialogue.
Nope.
So that's where I'm at right now. But again, I come into every Star Wars project with an open mind. I came into this with an open mind. I came in wanting to like it, and I don't like it. All right. This looks like somebody rushed through the script. Let's just type up some dialogue real quick because we have our agenda to meet. So let's just get our agenda out there. Let's type up some dialogue and let's just get it on screen. And then it seems like the third episode is it. All right. If you're not rocking with this thing after the end of the third episode, you're done. All right. So yeah, I'm nervous, Nick. I'm scared. I'm a scared man right now. Okay. I'm a scared man because I've loved Star Wars since I was 5 years old, man. I've loved Star Wars since I was 5 years old.
I was I think 3.
Nothing has shaken me from that love.
Yeah.
Nothing. Even The Last Jedi, like, nope, I still love Star Wars. That wasn't Star Wars. I still love Star Wars. That's how I felt after The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I can compartmentalize. Yeah, what you said. Disney Star Wars and George Lucas Star Wars.
Right. But I'm having a feeling like this is just you know what? I'm done. That's what I've heard everything. I'm just nervous, man. I'm scared. Okay. I'm scared because I love Star Wars so much and I just want them to get it right. And it seems like this isn't going to get it right. So we'll see what happens next Tuesday. Whew.
Yeah. Just Bob says, didn't see anything woke in the 2 episodes. So I will say this. Unless you consider heavy DEI representation throughout the whole first 2 episodes. Other than that, no, there wasn't really a whole lot of, woke stuff in your face. But it's heavy DEI.
Well, they already mentioned that, I guess the girls were born of 2 mothers.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That was, they did say that. I forgot about that. Yeah, they did have that line in there. Both your mothers were killed because you are going to find out in episode 3 next week what that's all about. So yeah. Just wait. It's coming. It's coming. Arnold squash N-word for $2.99 Jedi Master straight white male. Resisting that gay sauce. Resisted that gay sauce. Yeah. The one straight white male in here ends up self-deleting himself.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how that happens? Isn't that funny how that happens? The one white guy, he got to off himself. Okay, he feels guilty about what he's done
of his white privilege. So he had to off himself in this show. He had to self-delete because of his guilt of his white privilege in the Jedi Order.
This is hot garbage, man. This is hot garbage.
Even the kids. I think that was in the first episode. The kids that he was training. What the Asia? What was it? What Saul? Right? Is that his name? Saul?
Yeah. Saul.
Yeah. Hey, look who's back.
Uh-oh. What's up?
Yo.
Let me fix this. There we go. So yeah, that
what we were just saying, the one straight white guy had to kill himself.
Had to self-delete.
He felt so guilty about what she did. Oh, I feel so bad about this. All right. The one white guy that was in this whole show, all right, gotta kill himself. Gotta kill himself. Hey, maybe that's a message. You know, maybe they're trying to tell y'all something.
Just broke my microphone.
Princess
Uh-oh.
Fiona, I've had gyno exams more fun than watching.
Oh, there we go. Hey, you're about to get a big raid at EBN.
Oh, where were you?
WDW is finishing up. He's gonna send.
Oh, hey!
And I actually
shout out.
Yeah.
There's gonna
Shout
be a
out.
beautiful clip.
Nice.
I Barry whited you guys. I said, everybody get ready. Get over to Echo Base Network. We're gonna set the code. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah. So where are we at?
Nice.
We're still on the Fadawan.
Well, we were talking about. I was just going through here. We were talking about the one white guy that ends up offing himself.
Yeah, the one dude finally succumbs to his white guilt.
Yeah. Oh, and then this guy that's up here on the that got his balcony
using binoculars from
watch
10
the
feet away.
fight. Yeah, he's literally right up above him. And where this is happening, you have to use binoculars.
This is so. If you're an editor on the cutting room floor, if you see that, you're like, let's get that scene out of there. This makes no sense. Like, please show it. Oh God, I have to see it. The best part is too the way that they filmed it. You can see how close he is when he pulls the binoculars up. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Excuse my French.
Yeah,
sorry?
he's literally like just right up above.
Dude, 15, 20 feet away, maybe.
Yeah,
there he is, right there.
Yeah, because he ends up force pulling the knives out of her hand.
Right. Yeah. What is the man?
Boom!
There it is, right there. You got it, right there. That's the scene. That's the point.
All right, maybe 35 feet.
Yeah,
man. I don't know the decisions that were made in producing this film show. I don't know why they made the decisions that they made, but it seems like every decision they made just didn't do anything to make this show better. All right. Everything they did made the show just more of a joke, more laughable. I wanted to enjoy. I literally, again, when I walk into any Star Wars show, I want to enjoy myself. I say, hey, man, give me some music, give me some good fight scenes, give me some, a good story, give me some good characters. That's what I want. And I got nothing. All right. With the exception of the music, I got nothing. Okay. I got nothing out of this show. And I'm like, is anybody watching dailies? Is anybody watching what's coming across the producer's desk?
Yes.
And say, okay, here's what we got today.
They are watching the dailies. That's the problem.
Here, you got to talk for a minute. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's watching anything. I think they're just like, maybe they are.
There's no way that this makes it all the way through until you get it through 3 different levels of people to make it to final. That's just the bottom line. I mean, any major production company, it's making it through 3-4 levels of people until it gets put on screen. And that's what I keep talking about when it comes to Star Wars, is that the problem is not one person. Everybody wants to blame KK. Everybody wants to blame Leslie. Everybody wants to blame Filoni. But the problem is the company. It's not a person. And it doesn't matter who you take out and you fill that position with. The problem is in Lucasfilm. It's the whole company, because
but that's Kathleen. But that's Kathleen. That's Kathleen. That's Kathleen. Okay, so the problem is KK. Now, KK should be, I don't know, Bob. What's Bob doing? Bob needs to be looking at KK like, yo, what's going on here? We're getting bad reviews. Well, I guess, according to the shills, they're getting great reviews, but the fans aren't rocking with this. The fans don't care about this. The fans are looking like this is garbage. Why are we still investing in these storylines? Why are we still investing in these storytellers? Like, at some point in time, somebody's got to make a decision. Yo, we got to get away from this, man. We got to start.
We're not loud enough yet. We're not loud enough yet. The real fan base is not loud enough yet. A lot of people, I mean, especially at this point, have given up. They're done.
They
They're
just
like,
tapped
dude,
out.
I've been yelling and screaming for 12 years now, and nobody has heard me, and so they've tapped out.
Yeah,
But you
That, I
can't.
mean, I agree with you.
Cannot
Like,
quit.
yeah, like again, this is what something I've always said is that Star Wars doesn't really belong to Lucasfilm. It belongs to the fans.
It
It's
always has.
we built it. We built this. We
Yeah.
built. Okay, we're the ones that invested in the books. We're the ones that invested in the video games, in the comics, in the merch. All right, look, exactly. We're the ones. Okay, not. I mean, yeah, Lucasfilm made stories and they did this and they did that. Okay, but we're the ones that bought into it. All right, we were the ones that said, yes, we love this story, we love this franchise, and we want to invest in it. With our own personal hard-earned money. And to me, the fans are the only ones that can save this thing, but you gotta get involved. You gotta speak out. You gotta say something. You gotta start saying, yo, this isn't Star Wars. This is not what we want. And, maybe this is what Leslie Headland wants. Maybe this is what all of these chicks want, but it's not what we want. Okay. And the ones that have been rocking with you for 40 years, you got to listen to us at some point in time because we're your people. All right. I'm just
Well, not only that, DA, we are the most secure financial analysts that you've ever encountered because Star Wars fans know exactly what makes you money. So listen to us because if you want to make money, we know what makes you money because we saw it, we lived it, we were part of it.
And we built it. Again, we're the ones that threw the money after it. And we know the franchise better than anyone, and we know what's going to bring people in. I tell people all the time, you just had a daughter, okay? I can't get my kids to rock with what the current Disney Star Wars is. Okay. I can't get my kids to say, hey, buy in. All right. I can't get them to love it. I can't, I can't get them to watch it. I can't get them to love it. All right. You're going to probably do this at some point in time with your child. Hey, here's Star Wars. You're going to introduce your child to Star Wars. Child's still going to be like, oh, this is awesome, Dad. Great. You're going to show them episode 4, 5, 6. You're probably showing them the prequels. You're going to love it. But then as soon as you get to the point where it's like, all right, well, here's the sequels. Here's, Leslie Headland's garbage, or here's, Book of Boba Fett. And you're going to be like nervous because like, they're not going to rock with that. All right. Your child is just like, Dad, what is this? And that's how my kids felt when they watched episode. It wasn't even The Force Awakens. It was it was The Last Jedi. Said, Dad, I don't understand what's happening here. You told me this about Luke. You told me that Luke was this kind of character. You told me that Luke was this guy. And that's not the guy that I'm watching on screen. So what's going on? All right. That's what happened to me. Again, my kids were maybe 13, 14 at the time. And they just didn't understand. And after that, they checked out. They were done. I was setting up this, hey, Luke is kind of a mythological figure. He is a hero, the classic hero. He redeemed his father. Okay. He redeemed his father who had fell to the dark side.
Wait, hold on. DA, wait a minute. I was told that the Star Wars fan base was not safe for black people. Wait a minute.
Who told you that? Amanda Stenberg? Who told you that? Who told you that? I was watching Star Wars back in 1980. Okay. I went out there. I stood out there with my buddies, all black guys. All right. All black guys. I stood out there with my buddies and we watched Star Wars. We watched The Empire Strikes Back.
Look at any line from The Phantom Menace, from The Clone Wars, from Revenge of the Sith, any of it, dude. It was never a problem. So what we're seeing, really, this is a whole different discussion we're going to have on a whole nother different live stream.
Right.
What we're seeing is a word that I don't like to use, but a systemic deconstruction of the hero story. We're seeing it, or at least a systemic reconstruction of the hero story to make it more inclusive and more accessible for people who were never fans of Star Wars to begin with.
Well, why do you think
you're
they started
making content for people who aren't fans to try to bring them in? And they are not actually consuming the content. And so all of your legacy fans are saying, what the hell are you doing? You're making content for people who aren't fans. Make content for the fans. And the non-fans are going, you don't give a shit about that. Why would I care?
You know what? But the thing is that some of those non-fans will say, hey, I like this. Oh, hey, this is cool. Hey, I'll rock with this. Again, Some, but that's the thing. Not everything isn't for everybody. Star Wars should be for Star Wars fans, people that love it, people that like it exactly the way it is. We're not trying to change it. We're not trying to change it into something that's going to fit with modern audiences. No, we're just going to make it for the people that like it the way it is. And then guess what? You'll get some new fans. Some people won't rock with it, and that's fine. That's fine. Okay, everything isn't for everybody. Some people will go and say, Star Wars is not for me. Okay, cool. But the people that love it will still love it. George Lucas made something that was timeless. I mean, I going back to when I was a kid, not everybody liked Star Wars. Not everybody was with Star Wars. The people that liked it, and they continued it. Okay, they continued it into the 90s, into the 2000s,
and it was for everyone. It was for anyone.
Well, but I'm saying is that it was
who loved.
Not everybody's going to like everything. Not everybody is going to like every single property that's out there. Some people are just like, that's for me. Oh, this isn't really for me. But the people that rock with it, let them rock with it, and let them rock with it with what it is. Okay, Star Wars is Star Wars. Let it be Star Wars. Don't try to change it into something that's going to, kind of fit with what quote unquote modern audiences. All right. Don't throw Fatawan in there so you can appease, the fat guys out. Oh, we got to make something for the fat people out there. No,
I don't need no representation in this show.
I don't need representation. Okay, I didn't look. My favorite character was never Lando or Mace Windu. All right, just because I'm a black guy, that doesn't mean that I'm. I gotta. Well, again, my favorite character, Han Solo. Okay, Han Solo, white as white can be, but that was my guy.
That doesn't make
that was my guy. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody is just going to find what they love about Star Wars and just let them rock with it as it is. You
imagine me being inspired by a black man. Imagine you being inspired by a white man. It's impossible. Well, can't happen.
Yeah.
Can't happen.
And the thing is, do you guys remember when George gave his treatments for the sequel trilogy? Yeah, and Bob Iger said, we're going to make something for the fans. What fans? Because that wasn't any of us, and neither is any of this crap. Granted, the first 2 seasons of Mando, not too terrible. I had issues with them for sure, but not too bad. The last 4 episodes of Clone Wars season 7 were pretty good. There was like 1 or 2 episodes of Bad Batch season 2. One of the best things I've ever seen from Disney Star Wars was an episode of Bad Batch season 2 that was very, very well done. I can't even remember the name of it. If Risman was here, he'd be able to tell me, but very little has actually been made for actual Star Wars fans.
Well, it's a constant chase to bring in new fans. That's the problem. So Disney, I think they acknowledge the old fans in certain moments of Star Wars, right? The problem is they call it key jangling, right?
Yeah.
So they call it key jangling. And the problem is that they'll write an entire show trying to bring new fans in, which it never does. They still have a problem bringing new fans in, but they'll throw in something stupid, right? I mean, in the Acolyte, it happens. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, that's supposed to be a huge wave to original trilogy fans or Star Wars fans as a whole, and say that that's a big... They put freaking discount Newt Gunray in there, and they go, "Hey, check it out."
So when you saw them,
we got Nemoidians in here, dog. What do you think about the Nemoidians?
Yeah, and as a prequel fan, we're like, "Oh my god, yeah, look, there's
member berries." That's what it is member berries. Now, do you remember the Nemoidians?
Here's the really funny part about what actually happens with the Nemoidians is at the very beginning of this scene, they use the Nemoidian voice that George Lucas used. They go, where are they? Yeah, you got that. At the very beginning, they go, well, where are they? Are they in the ventilation shaft? And then as the scene progresses, they turn into Dale from Iowa. And they're like, well, we can't actually have any. And I'm like, wait. You can see it in my live stream. I go, oh, they're using the Nemoidian voice, and then I go, wait a minute, they're not actually using it. So they do this shit to try to appease fans, but they don't actually do anything to appease fans. They key jangle to try to keep you in it, while also force feeding the shit down your throat that you don't want. And then when you complain, they go, well, we gave you what you want. I said, no, you gave me like a spoon.
Yeah.
A
And this
spoon.
one's dialogue right here was the worst. The female one, the female voice actress one right here. It was
Nick,
so
I don't even
cringe.
remember this I don't even remember the character. I don't remember
There.
anything she said. It was
Yeah.
meaningless. It was
Yeah.
absolutely meaningless.
Yeah. Hail WDW Pro. And hail to you, good sir, for the raid. Welcome everybody from the WDW Pro show. Our full blown reaction is up on our Patreon page. If you guys want to go check it out, Coach will be here Thursday night for our Thursday night live stream. All channel members, the second hour will be going. First hour, second hour, member will switch to members stream, and we're gonna have member pop-ins. So for Jedi Master and Grandmaster people, you'll be able to pop in and actually give your thoughts on the show, whether you liked it, whether you hated it, whatever. Cancel Disney Plus, whatever you wanna throw in there. So that'll be this Thursday. So thank you, good sir, for the gifted memberships. May the forcelings be with you. $5. Thank you for torturing yourself so we didn't have to. Yes, leave the torturing to the professionals here. That is our job, to review this crap for you guys so that you don't have to waste your time.
Nick,
watching
can I
it.
ask you a favor?
Yeah.
I want to grab something out of chat. It's not a super chat. This is something I never do on live streams. But there's somebody in chat that I want to address. It's a troll, obviously, but I feel like this is important, man. Kazam Fanatic says reaching/focusing on negativity is always going to let you down. And I feel like that's important. I'm never going to grab somebody who says like, F you, you're grifters or whatever. But I feel like it's an important chat, because if we look at what's actually happened with Star Wars over, how many years it's been since Lucas sold.
No.
We haven't focused on the negative. We started with a really positive outlook. I don't know if you remember, but when he sold to Disney, we got, oh my God, there's going to be so much money in this franchise.
Because Marvel was banging at the time.
Yeah, we're going to get
MCU
movie after movie after movie. We were stoked.
The original before you continue
coming back.
Yeah, before you continue, X, I was the most excited because I'm like, we're going to get Star Wars movies.
Dude.
We're going to get Star Wars shows. We're going to get so much content. Oh, my God. Like, as a kid growing up that lived with 16 years of no Star Wars movies, I was the most ecstatic.
Well,
I was
beyond that, when we knew it was coming, we lived in the 3-year cycle. It was always a 3-year cycle. You get one, 3 years, you get another one. And so the thought was, damn, we're going to get a movie every single year. We're gonna get a new Star Wars movie,
and we're gonna be getting
it started out strong. We're like, oh damn, Rogue One. Some people were like, fuck it, whatever. I didn't like it, but for me, Rogue One, I was like, dude, if this is what we're gonna get every year, I'm a happy baby.
I'm
a happy.
I'm in.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm totally in. And then things took a turn, and that was the problem. Now, a lot of us still remain positive, and we're like, okay, they're gonna have some mishits. Disney, is never going to be George Lucas. We're never going to really understand like the way he wants to tell stories. But then it took a turn. Everything changed. It took a turn, and it took a turn for the worse. And all of a sudden we started asking questions as Star Wars fans. We started saying, dude, what are you guys doing? This feels corporate and empty. It feels vapid of all the emotions that George gave us in Star Wars. And then it happened again, and then it happened again, and then it happened again, and then it happened again. And we became jaded. We became absolutely jaded as Star Wars fans. Disney bought it to try to print money, and it took a dive. And then they built a Star Wars park that was vapid of all the emotions that Star Wars should have.
And then did a hotel.
And then they built a hotel. It was vapid of all the emotions that Star Wars should be. And guess what happened? It went effing bankrupt.
Yeah.
And so
didn't even last a year.
Don't think for a minute that we're unfounded in our emotions about Star Wars. We are fans. We are the last fans left in Star Wars. We are the only ones trying to uphold the legacy of Star Wars. And so if you come in here and you're like, hey, F you never liked Star Wars anyways, you couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
we're the ones, like you said, we're the ones hanging on to literally hanging on for dear life. All right. To the last vestiges of what
We're
was Star
still
Wars.
talking about it. That's
Right,
how much
right.
we love that franchise, is that we're still talking about it after all this. We're still
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yes. Because look, the biggest detriment to any franchise is apathy. When we check out, then that's when you're going to see Disney like, oh crap, what have we done? Because we're still watching, we're still talking about it. We still got a YouTube channel about it. I still make videos about this. But when we check out and we're gone and we're done and like, you know what? That's it. I'm out. All right. New franchises. Let me find out what else is going on. When we do that, that's when Disney's going to feel it. And I don't want it to get to that point. I love Star Wars. I don't want it to get to that point, but it feels like slowly but surely it's getting to that point. Shout out Jonas J. I feel like it's getting to that point where I can't keep doing this. I can't keep putting myself through this. It's getting to the point where it's like I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my energy, I'm wasting my emotion because nothing's going to change. You know,
that's why Coach and I are starting to cover other topics. You know,
right, yeah.
You know, when he gets back this week, of course, we'll do the stream this week, but me and him are going to start knocking out, you know, videos with, we got House of the Dragon season 2 coming up that we're going to be hitting on, talking about.
I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to House of the Dragon.
Unfortunately, we're probably not going to cover Wangs of Power on here, but I am going to have to watch it. Because we are going to be doing it on Mr. H Reviews, which I don't know, man. I couldn't even get past the second episode of season 1 of the Wangs of Power.
Rangs was bad.
Rangs of Power. Okay. That's all the representation. What's up, everybody? Rangs of Power.
My brother's a Tolkienite. We'll be covering each episode with him. He's an actual Tolkien historian. So we'll be talking about it. It's gonna be
nice. Yeah.
It's gonna be.
He's gonna be eviscerating that thing. I already know.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's basically like saying Darth Vader was like another member of the Jedi Council. The way they bastardized it's bad.
Yeah.
Real quick, people have before we go. You know what? Go ahead. I'll say that for the end.
Jonas J. Camel 499. George Lucas writes better dialogue than Leslie Headland. 1,000% right. The dialogue was so cringe and bad in these first 2 episodes. If this is what we're getting for the rest of the show, it's it's bad. It's bad.
You know what, Nick, though? Hayden probably would have been able to deliver that line.
Oh yeah.
Justice for my boy Hayden.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Todzilla $5. DA, I'm about your age in white. Just ask X-Wing. I saw ESB on opening weekend. Back then, my best friend was black. We are more divided now than ever.
Oh, that's the problem,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
That's the problem, man, because like when I was that age, I had just a ton of white friends. It wasn't even about race at that point. I didn't care what these kids were. Like, whatever, man. You were my friend. I had a friend named Daryl. He was a white kid, but I didn't care. I was like, yo, what's up, Daryl? Let's go hang out and watch Star Wars and play, with toys and stuff like that. I didn't care about your race, but that's what this country has done. They divided people.
DA. It was
right.
Up.
I didn't care. It was literally like, this is a kid that likes Star Wars just like I like Star Wars. All right. Yeah. That was all that matters. And like I've said this so many times on my channel. I played Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. I played Dungeons and Dragons in high school. I was a
safe for
player.
Black nerds.
I was the only black kid in there. I was the only black kid in there. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
No,
nobody cared.
It must have been scary. Did you fear
for your life?
Fear for your safety? And that does
like, oh my God, is everybody gonna attack me? No, everybody was just like, yo, you like D&D? come on in, play D&D with us. We're having a great time in here at high school in Mr. Burris's room on 202 in the lunchroom. We're just having a great time. And I was like, okay, cool. I loved it. And Mr. Burris, he was a black guy. I was a black guy. He was a black guy. I was a black nerd. We had like everybody else in the thing was white. I think we had like 2 Mexican guys in there, but everybody else in there was white. About maybe 12 or 13 or 14 guys. And it was cool. Nobody cared. Nobody looked at their skin color and say, gee, I feel like I'm out of place. You know why? Because we were amongst our people. Okay. We were amongst our people, guys that love D&D. That's it. Okay. And that's the sad part about this divisive era. I don't know where this came from, but this divisive era has divided people by skin tone, by diversity, by gender, by all of this bull crap. And none of this crap matters. Okay. One of my coolest people that I hang out with at work, she's a girl. She's dived in to all of the geek stuff and everything, and she's awesome. Okay. Like, why can't we just go back to that? Nobody cares about her diversity. I don't care about her diversity. I don't care about what color she is, if she's a girl or whatever. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is that we all love the same stuff. All right. Yeah. And and look, she of all people says, hey, all of this crap, this woke crap is garbage. All right. She's the main one that says, and it's like, you're a woman. They're trying to, cater to you. They're trying to do everything to make you feel comfortable. All right. Yeah. And she's like, this is garbage because they're taking away from the story. They're taking away from the lore. They're taking away from the canon, and they're taking away from what made this franchise. And it doesn't matter what it is. They're taking away from what made it great. All right. Yep. That's the problem. All right. They need to get away from that stuff, man.
Yeah. I found a picture of Derek and his D&D crew when they were kids growing up. There he is right there.
That's me right there with the high top. Yeah. Yo, I had a Gumby, man. I had a Gumby like that looked like this, all right? Back in the day, like Bobby Brown, man.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. I had a Bobby Brown Gumby. I'll find a picture of it one day and I'll share it. Yeah, I had a Bobby Brown Gumby, man. I loved it, man. I was a hip-hop guy, that's what it was when I was coming up. Back in the 80s and the 90s, I was that guy.
So, well, Coach played basketball. And we used to go, man, dude, I used to go over to the hood neighborhoods and play ball with all the black kids.
Everybody. It didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Nobody was looking at skin color.
No, everybody never came up. It wasn't like, oh, you're hanging out with the black people. Like, nobody ever said anything. Everybody just hung out and did their own thing,
Yeah, but if Disney has its way, you're a oppressor, Nick, and I'm a victim. That's what I am. I'm a poor little victim. All right, and you're an oppressor. And that's what if Disney had its way and all of this woke crap had its way, that's what you are. And that's why the country is divided, and that's why people can't see through their own, like they can't see straight. All right. And look, Star Wars, they're doing nothing but just promoting it. And that's what really infuriates me is these idiots over there at Star Wars, Lucasfilm, Leslie Headland, Kathleen Kennedy, all they're doing is promoting that bullshit. And I'm tired of it, man. I'm so tired of it, man. I'm so sick of that crap.
It's getting old. It's getting old fast. Adam Zeno, $1.99, Jabba the Hutt has trained his fat one well. He has. There's a reason you didn't see any of Jabba's alien race in the Jedi Order. I mean, they're just going to be fat and slow. Not going to be very good Jedi. Brandon, the anime guy, $5. Hail, good sir. Duct tape your skull. Got to keep all your brains intact. Hashtag Duck Disney. All this is George Lucas' fault. KK, selling, etc. Kaijun watch Godzilla -1. 100%. I'm going to be watching that tonight. Cannot wait. Kazam fanatic, $5. DA the realist. Yes, sir. He is. Toddzilla for $10. I watch a lot of first-time reactions on YouTube. I do as well. I love watching first-time reactions. Most are young women, and these girls love the OT and prequels. They love Leia, Padme, the romance relationships, not women pretending to be men. Yeah, 100%. And I've watched so many So there's two kind of reactions that I like. One is the first time movie reactions, like to Star Wars, which some of them are guys, some of them are girls, but the first time movie reactions to stuff like that. And then my second favorite,
I love watching the girl reactions.
yeah, my second favorite is black people reacting to white people's music. Like listen to like Rage Against the Machine or rock music or something.
Rage Against the Machine that's a hard start from nothing to something.
Down Rodeo. I've watched so many black people reacting to Down Rodeo by Rage Against the Machine. And the reactions are priceless.
That was my favorite band when I was growing up.
I love Rage Against the Machine.
And then they sold out.
Yeah. But yeah, love reaction videos on YouTube as well. Todzilla for another $5. Gotta get to bed, but DA Nick, you're gonna be at ICC in October. Yes, sir. So if you guys are gonna be in the Nashville area, we do our meetup every single year at ICCC Con.
You guys doing it this year?
Yeah, October.
Nice.
Yep. So
I'm there, Todzilla. I'm there, bro. I'm there. I can't wait.
Mexican Iron Man's gonna be there. Derek's gonna be there. Me, Coach Rissman.
Sounds like last time.
Yeah. And it's in the same place. They're having it in the hotel, the same hotel. So
You're
we're
doing
gonna
it
have the
this
courtyard. Yeah. Yep. So we'll be in the courtyard again.
I might have to make it down there for that one.
Yo, bro, you gotta come, man.
Yes,
you gotta come
for that
first
one.
week in October. It's back at the same hotel.
Tearing up the old grounds again.
Yeah. We'll have the courtyard area there.
We tore that place down, dude.
Yeah. The last
I keep hearing stories. I keep hearing stories about it, man. I keep hearing everybody talk about it.
Down
I'm like,
time we were there.
Oh, so much fun. So the last day there, X-Wing was like dragging ass. I mean, dragging ass.
I'd been drunk for 2.5 days.
Yeah.
I was dancing with Twi'leks, and I mean, it was a whole.
Yeah, it is so much fun. So if you guys are in the Nashville area, I'm hoping Pro and all those guys can make it over there too, because they're not far from Nashville. Hopefully Valiant Renegade might even be able to come up and hang out that weekend as well. So
yeah, man.
Yeah,
let's tear the house down. Hey, everybody, man, come to this thing, man.
Yeah.
Come to this thing. Let's tear the house down, man.
Yeah.
Let's make Nashville remember us, man. Let's go. Let's do this.
Was that the one we went to? Was that the first ICC that they had at that Nashville hotel, the music hotel?
Yeah, that was the first one at that hotel. Then they did it at a different venue last year, but it wasn't.
I was going to say, of course they had it at a different venue. The Nashville hotel was like, we're not doing this again.
Yeah. So now they're doing it back at that hotel, at that Sheraton. But I think they're going to do it a little bit different. It's going to be more spread out. So I don't think it'll be as crazy of like, where you're like shoulder to shoulder with people.
That was the craziest experience of my life, because I got out of my taxi and I take a left to go walk into the lobby, and I see Ian McDermott right there, like smoking a cigarette, sitting outside.
Wow,
like, man, that's the awesome. Emperor.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then I get my stuff. I walk into the lobby. Everybody says hi. And I go down to the hotel, and the doors open to the elevator. And who's there but Julian?
Yeah. And we were sitting there buying him beers.
Wait, Julian. Who is Julian?
Julian Glover, who played
General Veers.
Yeah, General Veers in Empire.
General Veers is standing in the elevator. Yeah. I'm like, So it was too much all at once.
They're just hanging out there, So like I went up and talked to him and asked him, like, out of all your roles, what was your favorite role? His favorite role was Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, because he got
Donovan.
Yeah,
he played Donovan. Yeah,
he played Donovan in that. Like that. They're all just walking around and hanging out.
Yeah. Are they going to be at this one? Are they going to be at this one?
They haven't announced. So I think either towards the end of this month or
Yeah,
first
Todd
of
Zill
next
and I were
month,
sitting together for those two.
they'll announce who's all going to be there.
I mean,
Ian
it's not.
McDermott
It's
is
a
coming
small
back.
enough hotel that like it feels like a nerd community get together.
Yes.
Con.
Yes.
That's the only way I know how to describe it. I mean, but the
Okay.
craziest shit out of all of it is that all of these stars that are there for the con are just like walking around the hotel.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're getting in a car and leaving to a different hotel. They're in that hotel. So they're at the bar, they're at the restaurant. And by the way, if you're there, don't disrupt their dinner. But
Yeah.
like,
Wait till they're done eating.
They're all over. They're everywhere. I got to have a beer with Veers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to have a beer with Veers. That's like the
That's
most
so-
incredible thing. It's
That is
just
so fucking dope,
it's
man.
awesome,
that is so
dude.
fucking dope, man.
Awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
that is gonna be it. This here's the I'll just show you guys. This is the site. I put a link in the chat there for you guys if you guys want to go to it. But this is the page. They'll have all the announcements. But it's October 3rd through the 6th. We actually won't be there till the 4th. And we'll be there
So
from the 4th to the
hey,
6th.
Nick, what day is the meetup? Is it Friday or is it Saturday or is it Sunday?
Oh,
it's all weekend, baby.
It's all
Echo-based
weekend.
meetup.
It's
Oh,
all
okay,
weekend.
okay.
It's
Okay.
gonna
So,
be
like,
there.
Last time we did it, I mean, we all showed up at various hours, but I mean, Saturday we were all together.
Yeah.
We were all together all Saturday, and then Saturday night we were all together, and then Sunday morning we all woke up kind of wiping the crust out of our eyes and hung out all day. So, yeah, I mean, it was incredible, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay.
so,
I got tickets. Well, no, I shouldn't say I got tickets. I got my flight that comes in on Thursday. But,
so you'll be there Thursday. Okay.
yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there Thursday. But I mean, if you guys ain't showing up till Friday, I'll just come on Friday.
Well, I mean, I could come up Thursday. But Coach isn't going to be there till Friday. Actually,
no,
yeah,
that's cool. I'll show up on Friday. I said, no, that's good. I'll show up Friday.
Coach is
10
coming.
a.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I can do that.
All right, I have to
can
make it.
Everybody
Everybody go subscribe to X-Wing and come say hi on my live streams because I got to make enough money to pay for plane tickets to get down to Tennessee to do this again, because I was heartbroken last year when they said they were removing it. I just assumed, you know, what we did in that hotel, I just assumed they were like, we can never do that again. You know what I mean? But now that it's back, I'm like, dude, if they're doing it there again,
I'm
in.
it there again.
I'm there.
Yep.
I'm there.
Yep.
I'm
So they're
looking
doing it
forward to
at
this,
the
man. I'm really looking
hotel,
forward to this.
the Sheraton Hotel in Nash Vegas. And what happens in Nash Vegas stays in Nash Vegas.
You know,
Amen
it's
to that.
funny that you just said that, Nick, because I had a friend that went to a like some sort of a like a wedding reception or whatever, and they literally said it is Vegas. Okay, it is Vegas. I haven't been to Nashville in years. I got family in Nashville, but I haven't been to Nashville in years. And they said it's turned into Vegas. So I'm like, oh, really? Okay.
I
And
didn't
said,
leave
yeah,
the
I'm
damn
going in-
hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm looking forward to this, man. You guys have like got me hyped, so I'm looking forward to this. Everything.
It's gonna be so much fun, dude. It's gonna be so much fun.
All right. I'm all in.
And so this is where it's gonna be at the Music City Sheraton
Never got my
Hotel.
pie.
Yeah.
You can get rooms there. They're a little pricey, but if you guys have other people here in the community that you are friends with, get together with them and look at Airbnbs, you know, close by in the area.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get
I mean, if the hotel room is $256 and you get an Airbnb for $100, it warrants just taking an Uber to the hotel and back. You know,
yeah, definitely,
exactly.
So yeah, definitely. I mean, you can get rooms there if you want. I mean, it's definitely convenient. It was nice. The X-Wing had an actual room there last time because, like, if you want,
I had to bunk up fucking 4 nerds last time I was there, and they snored. Oh my god, it was terrible. They're like, we don't have anywhere to stay. I wasn't gonna tell them to sleep in the pool, so they had to stay with me.
Yeah. Yep. Sundowners was there last year. We met Sundowners there last year, so
didn't get to meet him.
Hopefully, Sundowners will be able to come back again this year to this one. If you guys aren't subbed to Sundowners Club, go give him.
If I show up in Nashville, that guy's gonna kidnap me. I won't be seen.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys. If you guys
And look,
can make
it's
Nashville
268 of y'all watching right now. I want to see all of y'all out there, man. I want to
Yep.
see all of you guys out there. 268 people watching right now. Show up, show out. EBN, Echo Base Network. Do it, okay? We
Yeah.
want to. It looks. It's about community at this point. All right. Lucasfilm has just
It always
cast us
was.
asunder.
Yeah.
It's about us right now. All right. So show up, show out, be there because I'm going to be there, and I want to see all of y'all out there.
Yeah, and they have tons of stuff there. It's not just Star Wars stuff. I mean, they had Ninja Turtle stuff, video game stuff.
And they had all them sets built and stuff. In the convention room.
Yeah, they have tons and tons of stuff there, like Legos. I mean, it's a nerd. It's a fan nerd fest.
There wasn't a lick of Disney Star Wars there when I was there, by the way.
No. I mean, people aren't buying it. Toddzilla for $2. Make the trip, X-Wing. Make the trip.
I'm gonna have to stream, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I got a 3-month-old daughter. Trust me, I don't have the spare money.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop a couple while I'm there too.
DA,
sure.
if you go Thursday, I'll pick you up in the rental and take you to the Dukes of Hazzard Museum. It's awesome.
Yo, Toddzilla, man, I've been seeing you in the comments, bro. I am
Mr.
rocking with you, man. You're gonna be my tour guide.
Yeah, and
I'm looking
the
forward to
freaking the Nashville hot chicken there is freaking killer.
Never got it. I was promised Nashville hot chicken, and I never got Nashville hot chicken.
Hey, look, I'm gonna have Toddzilla take us to get some Nashville hot chicken because he's been sitting there. I've been seeing him in the comments. Toddzilla, I've been watching you, bro. So you've been promising. So I'm gonna come and you got to deliver now, okay? I'm gonna come to this thing, and you got to deliver the hot chicken, bro. You got to deliver everything. I'm watching, okay? So don't try to skip out on us, all right? Make sure that you deliver for the crew, okay? Echo Base, Coach, Nick, Mexican Iron Man, X, me, all right? We want you to give us a full, hey, I want it all. I want the full tour, all right? Don't try to skimp out on me, bro.
Yeah, see, I was gonna drag X-Wing downtown one night, but the thing is, at the hotel with all the celebrities walking around, hanging out, and we were all partying there. I mean, it was a big, huge party the whole weekend. It was like
I was at my party. I'm like, why do I want to go to a club with a whole bunch of buckle bunnies and hussies? Like, I'm hanging out with General Veers right now.
Yeah,
I still want my hot chicken though.
We'll definitely go get hot chicken for sure. We'll definitely. And Sundowner said he knows all the best spots there.
Nice.
So yeah, again, if you guys are in the Nashville area or can make it October, the convention's the 3rd through the 6th, and X-Wing. I don't know if you might still be able to. Since you got a YouTube channel, you could probably get
the press pass.
Press pass, yeah.
I got it the year. Well, not last year, year before.
Yeah, year before. Yeah,
I mean, it's good to have.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody who has a YouTube channel, I mean, submit for it. I got it. At the very least, it gets you in and out of the rooms and you don't have to pay for anything, and
you don't have to wait in line.
I think I only had like
long.
2,000 subs or 1,200 subs when I applied for the press pass.
Yeah,
I didn't have anything, so I mean, apply for it.
Yep. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
We had a raging good time last time I was down there. I mean, you're around real Star Wars fans.
Yeah,
that's what I want, man. That's what I've heard about Icon. Is that it's just a fan? It's a convention for fans by fans.
Yeah,
Yep. That's what I've heard. So I haven't been to one of those yet. I've been to Star Wars Celebration. I've been to 3 Star Wars celebrations, and it feels kind of corporate.
Oh, it's very corporate. Like
so that's the thing, man. I mean, it's
Icon's way different.
That's a convention made for money. They want to make money,
exactly.
right?
Yeah,
exactly.
And so there's a difference. There's a convention made for money, and then there's a convention made for fans, right?
Yeah.
So the convention made for fans is generally not going to have like all the cool shit that you want from a big convention, right?
Mhm.
And then there's a convention made for money, which is going to have all the cool stuff you want to
Yeah.
see, but you're also paying $26 for a chicken Caesar wrap.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about
Exactly.
ICCC
$10
is
for a bottle of water.
it brings
Yep.
everything together right in the middle. And that's why I thought it was only going to last 1 year, but they're bringing it back to the hotel this year, is that everything is in one place. Your room is in the hotel. It's a lovely convention. And when I say lovely, I'm saying that it's bringing all the stuff from the big convention with all of the love of the small convention brought together.
Mhm.
And then you have obviously all of our friends on YouTube, everybody that we love and know from our communities
Nice.
coming together and staying in the same place and getting drunk and having fun. getting rowdy.
That's what I want. What you just said there, X. That's exactly what I want.
There's
I
no
want the-
better convention in the world.
Yeah.
In the world, there's no better
Yeah.
convention.
That's
Nope.
what I want, bro. That's what I want.
Yeah, it is so much fun. The thing is, when they changed the venue last year, not everybody
That's
was
why
in
I
the
didn't
same
go.
spot. So like there was 3 different hotels, and it was kind of spread apart and stuff, and it was just harder to kind of manage and deal with. But it's going back to the Sheraton, and man, I'm pumped. I'm glad they're putting it back there.
Yeah, I'm pumped too.
it's-
This is my first one,
fun.
man. I haven't been. You guys already had the experience. I ain't been yet, so I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm excited, man. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have
and we do have ICC EBN 2024 shirts on our merch store. So yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And you know what? I didn't even look to see. I know I haven't even logged into our account on here. I don't even know. Oh, it's not active. I don't know what the login. I don't in the about section on our page, you guys can find links to the merch store, and all that. Oh, Nightbot did it right here. Thanks, Nightbot. Yeah, T Public user, or I wonder if that's the old one.
Figure shit out.
Yeah, I don't know. Our
What
store
happened?
got deleted, and Coach had to create a new one. So if that's not it, just check the about section on the channel. He kind of handles all that. So X-Wing, you excited about episode 3 next week of the Acolyte?
Rigid. Yeah, I'm excited. I think I mean, I said this before I left and then came back. I think this is going to be a big wake-up call for a lot of fans. I think we're going to see a resurgence of love for original content. I could be completely wrong and totally out of base. But I don't know. I think something might happen next week. Hopefully it takes hold. If it doesn't, then I mean, what changes? Star Wars has been dead. It's been perverted. It's been completely mistwisted into this weird, vapid, corporate, shitty, shell of what it used to be. I'll continue fighting. I totally understand everyone who says, damn it, let it go. It's over. Screw Disney. Don't spend a dime on it. Yada, yada, yada. I don't spend any money on Disney merch.
I don't either.
Me either.
I don't.
But see,
I don't.
the problem is that I feel this is what's had me holding on to Star Wars for so long, is that this franchise doesn't belong to Kathleen Kennedy. This franchise doesn't belong to Kathleen Kennedy or Leslie Headland or Dave Filoni or any of these clowns. It belongs to us. This is our franchise. We're the ones that kept this thing alive when George Lucas wasn't even making films, and we were still invested. And to me, that's why it just feels it feels like a slap in the face that this is what they're giving us after we've held on for so long. I don't know, man. It's like it feels like this is why I'm still invested, because I am a fan. Okay. I'm a fan. I've dragged myself through the mud for literally decades waiting for this moment when Star Wars is at, hey, we got Disney, we got we got a lot of content coming in, and I just want it to be good. And it's
Same.
not their franchise. It's our franchise. It belongs to us. It belongs to the fans. It belongs to the peoples that were rocking with it with the 70s and 80s and the 90s. And they're just like, whatever, you guys don't matter anymore. And I feel like, no. We're the ones that absolutely matter. Okay. There's nobody that matters more than us. And so that's why I'm still invested. And I don't want, and I'm not gonna, I don't know, man. God, I'm so scared for episode 3.
No, you're good, man. You're good. I think it's kind of commonplace right now to say that Dave Filoni is the chauffeur or the holder of the legacy of Star Wars because he studied under George. He spent a lot of time with George. But that's bullshit because so did I. 100%. I spent a lot of time with George. So he is not the show for Star Wars. He's not going to be the one to save it. We've seen what he's done. His motives are outside of George's legacy. So it's up to us.
Yep. 100%. 100%. IG Kevin for $2. Disney Star Wars is fan fiction Star Wars. I wouldn't even say fan fiction. I would just say fiction.
Yeah, because they're not fans.
Yeah, they are not fans. They are not fans. Do you remember when Ron Johnson was talking about how big of a Star Wars fan he was and how he had an AT-AT as a kid and stuff? And he gave us The Last Jedi. So
right.
I don't know of any fan.
I'm gonna cuss on Echo Base Network. Fuck Ryan Johnson.
Oh yeah, fuck Ron Johnson. Yeah.
Excuse my friend. Sorry. Family stream. Sorry for cussing.
It's after midnight, so
yeah, you good. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what time you say that. You can say it anytime, man. You good.
Yeah, fuck Ron Johnson is always allowed here on this channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then of course after like 10 o'clock, 11, definitely after midnight, we can pretty much say whatever the fuck we want to on here at that point. I am Siler Star Wars, a Knives Out story. Yeah.
He can't tell and whatever.
Yeah. The freaking knives, that she's using, the Assassin's Creed blades, that she's pulling out of her, sleeves. And
if a Jedi, if somebody is throwing knives at you and you're a Jedi and somebody's trying to kill you, why would you not like subdue them fast? Like, you know what? Hey, you're trying to kill me. You're throwing knives at me. I'm just gonna like use the force to pin your ass down to the floor. Am I the only crazy one that's thinking like, what the hell was that? Like, just pin her ass down to the floor, take her knives away from him, and then, all right, we're gonna, figure this out. Why are you talking to this chick? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one.
Turns out Master Indala had freaking Down syndrome.
Yeah, so they get Carrie-Ann Moss to come in to this show, and she is dead in the first 5 minutes of the show, or the first 10 minutes of the show, which I'm sure we'll probably see her in a flashback, like later on. But I figured she was gonna have a bigger role in this, and maybe she will in the flashbacks. But yeah, she's gone. She is gone.
It's sad. Man. Great actress.
Yeah. That edgy kid everyone hates. Please release a short video review. So me and Coach will probably do something like that. Probably. When he gets back on Thursday, we might do it like maybe Friday.
He's texting me like crazy today, dude.
Coach was?
Yeah.
Oh, what was he saying? Just talking
What do you
about the
think he's
show?
talking about? Yeah,
Yeah.
the Acolyte, dude.
Yeah, Coach hit me up a few times too, man. Yeah, he just wanted. I think Coach just wanted to be involved. He knew what was about to go down, and he just wanted to be involved in all of this. But I guess he couldn't for whatever reason.
Well,
So he was
what
just
went
living through us.
viral right before the episodes aired?
Oh, the gay.
It was a video
yeah.
of Leslie
sent me
Headland
that video.
confirming this is the gayest Star Wars that's ever existed. No, it's not me saying it, dude. It's not me making. I'm not saying it's the gayest Star Wars in the world. It was a press tour, and they're like, "It's the gayest Star Wars ever." She's like, "Oh,
Yeah, no. While
what
you
are
were
you doing?"
yeah, we were talking about that, man, and Nick showed it. It was
Yeah.
just, it was the most cringiest thing. It was the most ridiculous thing, and it just showed so much disrespect. All right, utter disrespect to Star Wars fans that have been rocking with this series for 4 decades.
Yep.
It was unbelievable.
The
And I'm
bottom
like,
line is, it shows
what?
what your priorities are. That's the bottom line. It shows your priorities. What do you care about? Do you care about Star Wars? No. I care about gay.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that press tour was. It was a massive press junket about diversity and gayness. That was it. That's the legacy of the Acolyte. And it's really, it's kind of crappy because I said this in my live stream. I think if that story had been rewritten by a competent storyteller, it could work. This story could work if given to an actual person who knows how to write a story and dialogue. Even actually, I'll take it back. You could give the dialogue to George Lucas and rewrite the story, and it would be okay. You could do it. You could do it well. But it's been overrun by this ideology that just absolutely spits in the face of everything that Star Wars should be. And you throw $180 million at it, and you have a show.
Yeah. I found this interesting because this is something that Derek brought up during the watch. Let me. So our good friend Robert Meyer Burnett, the Acolyte is what, this isn't the one I was wanting to show. Not to be that guy, even though I am that guy. A fire burning in space 10 minutes into the Acolyte.
Yeah, pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah. Yo, I was like, wait, whoa. How is it a fire existing in there's no oxygen in space? How is this happening?
It was just burning.
Hey guys, can I totally fucking ruin your whole thing right now?
All right.
Phantom Menace episode 1. There was a fire on the outside of the Nubian cruiser. Already happened in Star Wars.
X, that don't make it okay though. That don't make it okay. Just because George did it and just because it happened. No, you're right.
If you're gonna pick apart one thing, like, that's not the one to pick.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But
and the thing is, so
like, wait a minute. It took me immediately out of the show because I'm starting to look at this like, why is there a spider or excuse me, a fire? I'm sorry, a little bit of drinking, but that's okay. Why is there a fire in space? There's no oxygen in space. Fire needs oxygen. So it just removes me from the story to kind of contemplate this, phenomenon that I'm witnessing in this show. And I'm just like, how is this? I'm trying to wrap my head around.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Just to address the explosion there, I mean, the Death Star would have had oxygen in it.
Yeah.
So
And that's what I was that's what I was gonna say. This was an explosion. There was oxygen there, and the fire pretty much immediately goes away. In the Acolyte, it's actually a fire that's sitting there burning.
Yeah, for minutes.
Let's not forget,
right?
this is fucking Star Wars. Excuse my French. I'm sorry for cussing. This is Star Wars.
Midnight. It's good.
So,
but what the thing is that if there was something,
stuff blows up in space in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And the thing is if this was a good show, we would ignore that. We would just be like, whatever. not important, not important at all. Okay, whatever. Fire in space, sure, why not? Okay, but because this show is utter dog shit, now that becomes something that we look at,
Do
something
we
that we focus
remember
on.
like how R2 was introduced in Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. How was he? Oh.
When he
You
went to
remember
repair the
they're
ship.
sending all the astromechs up there,
Yeah.
flames coming off of that.
Right,
I mean,
right. Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Maybe
No, but
it
see,
was an oxygen line that he was repairing. I don't know.
no, you're right, because it's really inconsequential stuff. It's fantasy, it's story, whatever. But if we stop and think about it, that means that we're taken away from the story that's actually happening. And now, because we're focused on this little weird phenomenon that's actually happening, we're not focusing on the story, because the story is dog shit. The story, we don't care about the story. What's the story? I don't care about the story. I don't care anything about these characters. I don't care anything about the story. Oh, wait. Why is there a fire in space? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is there a fire going on in space? That's the issue. It's because they can't distract us enough from the nonsense that they want to put on screen with a good story. They can't distract us from the story. So now we focus on something that really isn't consequential, and that's immediately a condemnation on the storytelling. That's a condemnation on the character. That's a condemnation on the storytelling, because now we're taken out of the story. We're asking questions about what's happening. Why is there a fire in space? And why is this happening? And now we're starting to try to wrap our heads around the whole science of it all, instead of just saying, well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a fire in space. Let's keep talking about this story, which is far more interesting. It's far more compelling. That's really what's wrapping me up into this narrative that's happening, and it's not happening. And so because that's not happening, that's the real condemnation of this whole situation. Not that it couldn't happen and it's happened in other Star Wars tales, but because you have completely told no story here, and now I'm focusing on this bullshit. And I shouldn't be focused on this bullshit. I should be looking at, the whole story. It's got me ignoring all of that. That's the issue.
Yeah. Tigger, Star Wars is science fantasy, not science fiction.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, exactly. True. It's fantasy. Yeah, it's fantasy. It's just whatever. But if I got it,
but hold on.
All right, go ahead.
There are rules in our science fantasy that can't be broken. That's the other thing that drives me nuts, is people are like, oh, well, it's science fantasy, not science fiction. And so, whatever, make whatever rules you want. That's bullshit. We have 6 movies that have essentially an unwritten rule of what are the laws of the universe. And so when we see stuff in live action that breaks those laws of the unwritten rules of the universe, of course, we're going to say something. Of course.
Oh, a lightsaber can run through a person and nothing happens. Oh, they're good to go. They'll be back in the next episode.
Well,
don't worry about it. She's fine.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. If it's a white man and Maul, he's dead. If it's a diverse female, she gonna make it every time.
Miraculous recovery. Wow. She must be strong in the Force, because she made just an amazing recovery. Look at Sabine. She's strong in the Force. That's why she made. I don't know.
Is Sabine strong in the Force? Is she?
I don't know.
Do we know?
I don't
know. But apparently, she just became one of the most powerful Jedi in the world in the end of Ahsoka, and can shove a human being over 240 feet into a Star Destroyer without. She couldn't move a cup 30 minutes ago.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Whatever.
The plot needed her to be powerful, so the plot made her powerful. That's basically how.
Whatever. What are you doing? There's a frog.
Yeah, I was just seeing what Twitter was saying about the show.
Trinity doesn't just die in the first episode. She dies in 5 minutes. Oh, bitch and moan about spoilers that amounted to nothing anyway. Yeah, I mean, they'll do flashbacks or whatever. I don't care. So
Hey,
here's the problem
when
with
do we
modern.
wait, real quick before we go. When do we get the lightsaber whip? Does anybody know what episode that takes place?
No clue.
Does
Okay.
anyone give a shit about when it
Yeah.
happens?
No, I don't give a shit, but I kind of want to know.
You know, so the big problem for me is that the great thing about Star Wars is that it's a fantastical universe. This stuff could never happen. But the thing George did is he made you care about the characters that were doing the stuff. And so it made sense that he was doing the weird stuff that they were doing because you cared about the character and the universe existed. Who are these people?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a shit about any of these people in the show, which is, you know, I do understand Leslie Headland's plight in making a show where nobody gives a shit about any of these people. Who are these people? Who are they? Why would I care about them? I mean, no one gives a crap. Who are these people? We don't care.
The first thing in any kind of storytelling is I need to care about the protagonist. I need to care about the main characters. I need to care about the villain. Or even if you don't
And
care
I have
about
to understand what's going on.
I need to understand what's going on.
Right at the beginning of the show that we care about the people.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm an audience member on the outside. I don't know what's going on in this universe. You need to connect me to that story. That's what you need to do. That's the first goal of storytelling. Connect me to something that's going on in this story.
And they better have the same melanin content. If they don't have the same melanin content, I just can't. I don't get it.
You didn't care what was happening with what's her name? Osha? Kex? You didn't care what was happening with May?
We have different melanin content. I just don't identify with them.
Leslie Headland would call you a bigot. Leslie Headland would call you a racist. And
I guarantee she would. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. See, but it's funny because I didn't care about that character either, but yet I share the same melanin. So what happened? Oh, how does this work? All right. Leslie Headland, square this circle. I could give a shit about this goddamn character either. Can you make me?
Somebody should do like the Einstein and create emotional issues and melanin content and figure out the equation between the two. You know what I mean?
We don't give a damn, man.
X melanin accounts to this much emotional trauma.
You know what's so frustrating about it is it makes like us feel like we're just, you know, okay, you only see us as skin color. You don't see us as people that have actual
It's a dog
emotions.
and pony show.
It's so embarrassing. It's so frustrating, man. You don't see us as real people. You see us as, oh, your level of depth is no different than this. Okay, your skin color is all that matters.
We need one of those in the show. We need one of those.
Right, exactly. We need one of those. Okay. Like they're on the outside looking in. They don't really. It's like we're people. Like I can go on and on and on and on for days with this shit, but it's so fucking frustrating. It's like, yo, I'm a human being. Can you just see me as a human being? And like I said,
if we don't have one of you in the show,
right?
You're not going to give us the money unless we have one of you. One of you. We need one of you in the show.
Right. And it's like, well, what is me? Okay. I'm a human fucking being, man. God damn it.
No,
like,
you're not. You're a check mark.
No, you're just a skin color. You're just a skin color. You're a gender, or you're a skin color, or you're this, or you're that. You're not a fucking human being. That's what stresses me out.
I mean, let's really boil it down, though. I mean, that's what DEI is. That's what this is. That's what this is. You have been boiled down to literally a shade on a chart. That's what you are. A shade on a chart. That's
and it's
disgusting, dude.
It's the most uninteresting thing about me. Okay, the most uninteresting thing
I
about
love
me
that
is
about you, bro.
it's my skin color. It's my gender. Is whatever. The most uninteresting thing about any
Incorrect, DA.
person.
I'm sorry. That is your defining factor.
My God, man. This is why all of this woke Hollywood shit fails. Okay, because they're not connecting with human beings on a actual on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, on a mental level. They're not connecting with human beings.
That's
They're
not
connecting
how
with
Hollywood views you, DA.
right. But again, that's how human beings are, and that's the issue. Okay, human beings are actual people. All right, we're not skin color. Okay, hey Hollywood. By the way, I'm not just a skin color. Okay, I'm actually a person. All right, my name is Derek. All right, and I actually have emotions, and I have things that go on in my life, and
They're like,
you should try to
Derek, that
connect with me
doesn't
on that
look
level.
good. We're gonna call you Daquan, and you are from. This shit is wild, dude.
Yo,
I mean, it's
and it's
wild.
like, where did this shit come from? Where did this shit come from? It didn't come up from in the 80s. I never thought about this. In the 90s, I didn't think I never
I didn't
thought
think
about
about it either.
Nobody thought about
I'm a '90s baby. Yeah, I didn't think about it
Okay.
either.
No, nobody in the 80s or the 90s, nobody thought about this shit. This shit hit in like the last maybe 10 years, maybe 10, 15 years. That's when this thing started bubbling up to the surface.
They had to
And it's like,
separate us.
look, bro, you speak in my language because again,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. They are trying to divide people, and this Star Wars, all this is just a vehicle for division. And now we're about
That's
to get
it.
this. That's it. It's just a vehicle for division, divide
That's
people from each other because, oh wow, these people are too close. These people care too much about themselves. They care about everybody else. They're not divided. All right. And so when you see that happening, that's when the fucking world just goes to a kaput. That's
Yeah.
when everything just goes, crazy. And it's like, I just want to, I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Mexican. I don't care if you're Latino. I don't care if you're Asian. Are you a good person?
That sounds like a
Are
bigot.
you a good guy?
You
Are
sound
you a
like a
good
bigot.
person? Are
You
you
sound
an
like a bigot.
asshole?
Stop.
Yeah,
You sound like a
it's
bigot.
sort of like we're going backwards because
Yeah.
even during the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King talked about, he looks forward to the day where people will be judged by the content of their character, not their skin, which we were there, and now they're pushing it back
Shut up, Whitey.
to people's skin
Well, it's
color.
because victimhood is currency. All right.
Yeah.
It's because you can get something from being a victim. It's because you can get something from your skin color or from your gender or something. Now you can paint yourself as some sort of a oppressed victim. Instead of just, hey, you know what? You're responsible for yourself. You're responsible for what it is that you do. Okay. So get out there and get to work, get active, and that's it. That's what matters, okay? Not your fucking skin color, not your fucking gender, all right? What matters is, hey, are you hustling? Are you working? Or, well, I'm a lazy asshole. Okay, well, guess what? Lazy assholes don't get anything in life. Sorry, that's just the way it goes, okay? You want to be lazy, you want to be a piece of shit, then guess what? You don't get anything in life. But if you want to be somebody that's going after it, that's hardcore, that's focusing on on what it is that you want, then you'll be fine, all right? It doesn't matter what your skin color is. It doesn't matter what your diversity is or your gender is. None of that shit matters. But, because everybody on one side of the aisle just says, oh, if we play it to this side, we can get some victimhood points. Then that's
Bing,
what they
bam, boom. Now you have the Acolyte.
Yeah. And just to give another opinion other than pretty much what we've been doing, our good friend the Matt Cave, which I love Matt Cave, he apparently enjoyed the premiere episodes.
That's my old friend.
Yeah, I don't know what there was to enjoy there, but I'm glad he got some enjoyment out of it because I sure as hell didn't. I was literally, if you guys watch our watch through of it on our Patreon page, I'm literally get to the part where I'm yawning, and I'm not fake yawning. I'm literally really yawning.
You literally yawned on
Yeah.
screen, and I was just laughing.
I was like, oh, wait, is this all over yet? Like,
Man.
It's so uninteresting, so boring. But I'm glad Matt Cave enjoyed it.
Well, I think he brings up some good points. I mean, so Matt Cave, if you don't know him, best retro gamer on YouTube.
He
by the
very
way.
good guy, very good guy.
If you haven't followed Matt Cave on YouTube, I mean, he is just he's one of those people that
channel's
exist
doing really good
outside
too.
of the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
So, we all go back and forth about the cultural war and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pop culture and stuff like that.
He doesn't really get into all that.
Dude, Matt Cave is he's just a happy person. Just a good person. You know what I mean? And I don't think he has a lot of the stakes that we do in Star Wars. And so he's watching it. This is the best representation of, if I was going to ask, what does a normie think of the Acolyte? This is it.
Yeah. So Mark Cohen says, Nick,
normie.
the two episodes were good. What the heck do you want? The two episodes were good is subjective. If you thought they were good, then they were good to you. And I'm not debating that point. I found them to be boring and uninteresting. And the thing is, like, and I brought this up earlier, so people that weren't here earlier in the stream, when me and Coach were watching X-Men 97 and going into that show, we heard all the rumors, all the crap. Me and Coach were huge X-Men animated series fans growing up. We watched that show every single week. Me and Coach would call each other after the episode ended and talk about it. This was when we were in middle school, and so when we heard everything that they were doing and who was the showrunners and writers and all that, we're like, this is going to be trash. This is going to be garbage. We're about to roast this thing. And it turned out to be, to me, arguably the best thing on Disney Plus is X-Men 97. I enjoyed every single episode. There was some stuff I didn't like. The show's not perfect. I basically gave it, like 8.5 out of 10. Some of the Storm stuff story arc I didn't like, but overall the show was very, very well done. And so my expectation going in was roasting, trashing, and it turned out to be good. I would have done the same thing with this show if I watched it and was like, well, that's actually not bad. I don't really have a whole lot to complain about. But there's a ton to complain about with these first two episodes.
Yeah.
And I already know
no, Nick, you're right, bro. I watched X-Men 97.
Oh, did you finally watch it?
I finally watched it. Loved it. All right.
Yeah.
Again, based on the strength of what you were saying, and I think that's the way a lot of Hollywood is right now.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to hear from somebody I trust before I go in and watch it. But I loved it. It was awesome. It was amazing. And exactly the same. It's just like you said. If this show was good, I would say it's good. I would say it. I have no problem and say, hey, you know what? I was wrong about the Acolyte. The Acolyte was right. But no, that's not what I'm saying at all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Acolyte's garbage. It's just what I expected it to be. And I came in with an open mind. I came in with a completely open mind, just like I did with X-Men 97. Let's see what it is. It's garbage. That's it.
Yeah. And just wait till next week. Just wait, because I already know what's happening in episode 3. I already know. So
I don't want to know.
Fans are going to be pissed. Unless you're just a consumer and you just like eat everything Star Wars, then it doesn't really matter what they do because you're not going to be thinking with a critical mind anyways. So your opinion doesn't really hold any water or matter to me if you can't be critical at all and you just love everything that they do. Mark says Matt's a good character. Look, to be honest, I didn't really have an issue with him. He was actually one of probably the better parts of the cast in the show. For me personally, and I said this earlier, he was the best part of the cast of characters, but he just feels like he doesn't fit there or belong. It just doesn't feel, his character just doesn't feel very Star Warsy to me, I guess. I guess just because, with all the martial arts stuff, because we didn't really see any of that in Star Wars. They weren't doing all that fancy crouching tiger, hidden dragon fighting and all that sort of stuff. The Jedi never have fought like that. in the past.
What's wrong with the Force? Like, why we got to go to all of this Force fu or kung fu or whatever
Yeah.
it is that they want? Like, just use the Force. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, but the thing is, in Rogue One, with the I can't remember the guy played Donnie Yen's character, the blind guy in Rogue One. When he was
yeah.
when he was doing the martial arts stuff, he wasn't a Jedi though. I actually appreciated that being in there because I was like, that's kind of cool seeing some martial arts stuff in Star Wars, and I thought he kicked ass. He was one of my more favorable characters in Rogue One.
Imwe.
Yeah.
No, because it was different and it was fine, but
yeah.
these are Jedi. Like, he wasn't really a Jedi. He was more like somebody that believed in the Force.
Like a believer in the Force.
Right,
Not a Force user.
exactly. Yeah, like these guys are Force users, so it's like, why are you doing all of this kung fu shit? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, you should be the Force, you know.
And then you got the May character using the knives on a Jedi, the assassin blades and stuff. It just
man.
It just doesn't feel like Star Wars to me. And and DA's one of the people that's on the other side of the aisle than me on Andor. DA liked Andor, and I found it to be boring and didn't really feel like Star Wars at times for me. But a lot of people, which I didn't really have issues with the writing. I thought the writing in the dialogue was way better in Andor than it was in this show.
Yeah.
Way better.
My God, so much better. Again, Andor has actual characters, and the first 2 episodes of this show, these feel like cardboard cutouts that just need to say stuff to move the plot along. We just need to move this plot along, so we're just saying stuff. But Andor had actual characters. They had actual flesh and blood human beings that were involved in a situation. That's what Andor was. Like, you go back and watch the first 2 episodes of Andor, they're leaps and bounds ahead of this.
There's definitely more character development in that
Right.
than this for sure.
This is just like some writers are just like, oh, well, we need to write this to get to episode 3, so let's just connect the dots. And it's like, hey, can I feel something from this character? Or are you just throwing some crap out there? That's what this is.
Yeah. Mark says, Nick, why are people criticizing the show without watching it? Well, we watched it. We posted our full-blown watch from start to finish over on our Patreon page. So we watched it. Also, this is 100 years before episode 1. I understand that because they say it at the very beginning. But the thing is, they already said in the prequels that the Sith haven't been around in over a millennia. That's over 1,000 years. So I don't know why there's Sith here or Sith assassins or,
There's only one way that this happens, Nick. There's only one way that this occurs. 2, I should say. Every single Jedi that is involved with this investigation dies. Or 2, Yoda knows and he sweeps it under the rug, undermining Yoda for all of Star Wars forever. There's only 2 ways this goes. Every single Jedi dies and Yoda never knows about it, or Yoda shows up in the show and knowingly lies to the rest of the Jedi Council for all of we know about Star Wars, lies to them, turns him into a piece of shit, and hides the fact that we knew that the Sith were alive, well, and present during the entire prequel trilogy. It's not good.
Yeah.
Nothing happens here that's good.
Yeah. I don't know
Speaking
how
of Yoda,
yeah.
look at this. I just made his I 3D printed his saber and painted it. What do you think?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Here.
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Hang on.
Yeah. Zoom in on that. Wait, no. Isolate. There we go.
Oh, wow. That's a good job.
For green that I used on it. I feel like it looks pretty good for a 3D print. This was all blue, like navy blue before I started. I feel like it looks pretty good. I got yelled at by a guy in my community. He said it looked like fondant from the dollar store. He said it looked like shit and it was horrible and nobody would buy it. But I was thinking about selling it for, I don't know, $30, $35, something like that.
It looks good to me.
Looks great to me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like you did a good job there,
Nice.
brother.
It's not so
How
bad.
long? How long did it take you?
Oh,
to
I
paint
don't
it?
want to
I'm
divulge
assuming
that. It
to
took
paint it.
way too long. It took way too long. But it was my first time doing it, so you have to figure out how the print works and
Okay.
Yada yada. Get the right
All right.
paint.
Hey, good work.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how do you guys think the Acolyte merch is gonna do?
Oh my God, man.
They
If
have
anybody
merch.
buys Acolyte, who would buy this? Who would buy this?
You know they're coming out with figures. Hang on, let's see.
Yeah, I saw some merch up.
I'll tell you what I would buy. I'd buy a 6-inch of Soul, the Asian guy. I'd buy his figure. That's it.
Let's see here.
They probably won't make it.
Do they have them? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, dude, absolutely not. Do they have figures for this show?
Okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking at.
There's no way they have.
Oh, so they got some Black Series stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Share the link in the private. I want to see it.
All right, hang on. Let me.
The Soul. Honestly, it looks good. It looks good.
Hang on,
If this was
They
a
have
better
a
series, I would probably be like, "Oh, okay, nice."
Dang it!
I'm not going to buy
I'm looking
anything
at
on
this-
Cardback because Cardback is how you collect Star Wars. So this is purely just, a historical thing.
Yeah, this May figure looks like whatever.
Let's see.
Share it
here.
out, man.
I'm trying to make sure I get the right link here because that was just an image.
Tigger says they're gonna make Yoda their bitch by
Go to
locking
go to
him
Hasbro.
up in the
Are you
weird
going to
LGBT
Hasbro
sex
Pulse?
game. What?
Go to Hasbro
Tigger,
Pulse.
are you okay?
That's what I'm looking at anyway.
I
that's where the Black
stopped
Series
tuning
is.
into the Hasbro Pulse live streams a long time ago. They pipelined every single figure they had in the pipeline for the last 7. I think the last 7 Hasbro Pulse Fan Fridays have all been OT or prequel characters. So I'm like, what are you doing? I already have them.
They got a
All right.
Jackie Lawn for $24.99.
Who's Jackie Lawn?
That's the little Padawan character, the little girl Padawan.
No.
Yeah, 25 bucks. It could be yours.
Where is the Star Wars?
Yeah, nothing that they have on this toy line looks interesting to me. I'm more of a Black Series person, so it's
here
like
we
if
go.
it's not good in Black Series, I'm not really messing with it. Yeah, this stuff just looks kind of.
All right, here we go. All right, putting the link in private chat.
No, share it on screen. I want to see these.
Yeah,
things.
put it up. Let the
Oh
people
yeah.
see.
Okay, let me add this in here. So let's see. We got May.
Okay. A lot of soft goods.
Knives. She's got the
A lot of
knives.
soft goods.
Mhm.
People love the soft goods.
Yep.
Got the COVID. Got
She's
that
got a
COVID mask.
Yeah. Literally, when we're watching this, I'm like, well, at least she's walking into this place with her mask on, but these people aren't staying 6 feet apart. So
all good.
So we got May. Let's see. We got
Kiadi Mundi.
Yeah.
I'm buying that. Oh, it's sold out.
We got Fondue guy here.
Oh, yeah. That's
This will go down as my second most hated character next to what's her name? General what's her name? The girl from Jurassic Park. Holdo. General
Oh yeah,
Holdo.
Holdo.
Oh,
Yeah,
This
a
guy
Holdo
and General
maneuver.
Holdo are like
yeah.
these two are pretty much in a tie for my least favorite.
Yeah. Pre-order now, $25. Man, I wouldn't pay $1.99 for this.
What do you want to bet that winds up on the discount rack?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. He's destined for
Go
$4.99.
back one. It's crazy to me that they're still actually flaring out these robes like it's 1977,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing like the plastic look.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So they got that's plastic, and then they got a cloth.
Soft goods are all over the place now. That used to be a thing. Like, oh, with soft goods?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here.
B2 is kind of sick. I want that B2.
That's cool.
Where's the Jedi?
Dude, 3 with Yoda?
Yeah.
Sick.
Where's the Jedi Wookiee? Is he on there?
I want to buy that one.
I haven't come.
I want to buy that one
yet. So here's
I'm gonna stick him on my
Soul.
door. Oh
look-
my god, look at that sculpt. Please go to the face. Please go to the face. Does that dude have elephantitis? What the fudge?
Yeah, it looks very weird looking.
He looks absolutely weird. All right, it's not very weird.
Korean guy was like, "Yo, I finally became a Star Wars character," and he saw his figure, and he's like,
I made it, Mama. I'm here. I made it finally. Oh my God, look at me, man. And I have those good lines, and he's just, gosh.
What happened to his jaw? It's like he's holding 9-ounce lead sinkers in his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not a very good sculpt of his face for sure.
Bro's got the mouthful of marshmallows.
Wait. So do we have the Jedi?
That one looks okay.
I guess, yeah, it depends on how you pose them. Depends on how you pose them.
Depends on how you look at my action figure face. I either look like I have Down syndrome and elephantitis, or it kind of looks like me. One of the two. Kiadi Mundi got a better treatment than that, and that guy's got a dickhead.
Yeah, he actually looks pretty good.
That's a good look, yeah, for real. It's sold out though. That's a good look.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I missed the Kiadi Mundi. I wanted that one. I'm not a 6-inch collector, anyways, but
yeah, you can always just throw it up, back on your shelf, just in the background and stuff.
That's what I do. So I don't open any of my 3 3/4 figures, but 6-inch, I'll open those things all day.
Yeah, I got like what is this? This guy, I got the cat from damn, I can't even remember his damn name right now.
Whose helmet is that? There's a Carson Teva helmet.
I got I got Grief Karga, I got Luthen Rail. Grief Karga, Luthen Rail, Saw Gerrera. It's like, it's just something to throw up on the background of your show, if you got a little, Star Wars thing going on.
The only hit in the last 6 she showed me is the young Anakin. That actually looks like Lloyd.
Yeah, it actually does. Yeah, when I was scrolling through there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what I would want
we don't. So what we're saying is,
I want to create
have
a diorama with young Jake Lloyd, but he doesn't duck, and then the head would be flying off, and then Maul would just be hitting the top of it.
So what we're saying is we do not have Shin Hati.
Oh, the Black Series Purge?
To the right.
The Black
Super Holiday Edition.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a nutcracker.
Yeah.
So we don't have the Jedi Wookiee. Is that what we're saying? We don't have the Jedi Wookiee. They kind of dropped the ball on that.
I'm not seeing it. And I'm not seeing
because I'm like X. I'm like X.
Stuff.
I would get the Jedi Wookiee, but they don't have them.
That Royal Guard looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the Jedi Wookiee. So I actually have a Holdo. I have a 6-inch Holdo. I bought it. Yeah, because it was one of the series. It has the red back and everything. It was like series 1, or I don't follow the Black Series collecting, but yeah, I got her.
Okay.
I was thinking about going to one of the like meetups, or I don't know. Laura Dern
Yes,
That's her name,
yes.
Laura Dern. I want
you
her
could
to
get
sign
that.
it. Just
Yeah,
just
I was
because
about to say you could get that signed for real.
it's an anti-collectible, if that makes sense. It's
Yeah.
an anti-collectible. Like I want that because
nobody's collecting it, so then it becomes valuable because nobody really has it.
it's an anti-Dern. Like I don't care, like anti-Dern, anti-collectible. I don't care about like the worth of it at all. I just want to remember like how shitty it was in that moment. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to remember how shitty that was in that moment. And so if I have the Laura Dern signed Admiral Holdo, I have like a piece in time of the worst Star Wars has ever been.
Oh, man.
Yep. So look,
it's kind of why you want to get some of this Acolyte stuff. Hey, this is the worst it's
That's
ever going
kind
to
of
get.
where I'm at.
Guys.
Like, I want the shaved-headed Wookiee. I want the shaved Wookiee, and I want that big old Norwegian guy to sign it so I can remember how shitty it was.
Oh, Junis Suomato or whatever. Yeah. Let him. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get to Star Wars Celebration one of these days and get one of them joints signed.
So it looks like they're doing vintage collection too for some of these.
I don't think I'd buy it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like,
it looks very similar.
I'd want to buy that E-Wing, except like we did so dirty with that E-Wing. The first time we see an E-Wing in canon is the K-pop scene in frickin' Ahsoka.
Oh yeah.
I would have bought that E-Wing in a heartbeat if it was attached to any other scene in the world, but instead we got
I was like, what is this music doing here?
Bro,
it's like Willow with having Metallica at the end credits and shit.
Yeah, just get the F out of here, man. And who's buying the ribbon wrapped stormtroopers?
Yeah.
No one. There's a reason it's not sold out.
Yeah.
Yep. These will all end up at Ollie's.
$5.99. Get ready.
Your local discount
bucket.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to get any of these, because one day they might actually be valuable, because most of them will all wind up in the
They're
dump.
never going to be valuable.
You know, there they are. Wait till they go on sale. But yeah, I'm not buying none of those crap. Oh, X-Wing.
Hey, how much is that E-Wing, by the way?
Let's see.
I might just buy one to throw in the bucket.
$99.
$100.
Yep.
And is it a 3 3/4 or is it a 6-inch?
No, this is for 3 3/4 for the vintage series.
You know what I might do? I might buy that and just repaint it.
Yeah, comes
make
with
it an actual E-Wing.
Comes with the R2.
That ain't an
droid.
R2 unit.
Astromech droid, not an R2.
Thing's all effed up,
man.
No, it's an R series.
I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta do my own little Acolyte review for my own channel. But yeah,
yep.
This is look, everybody. I'm glad you guys are rocking with us, Echo Base Network. This is an absolute dumpster fire. Show up every weekend, all right? Show up every week, rock with us, watch us just absolutely dismantle this thing, because this is hot garbage. It's not Star Wars, all right? Sure as hell isn't Star Wars. But yeah, I mean, this is what we're left with. You know, Lucasfilm has completely abandoned the franchise. Echo Base is like one of the last vestiges of hardcore Star Wars fans that actually care about the content, care about the canon, care about the lore. All right, so stick with us. But yeah, I'm about to drop out. I gotta record a review of this dumpster fire before I go to bed tonight.
Yep, you guys, if you're not subbed to the DA, definitely make sure.
Sub to me, man. I'm just gonna go in on this thing for the next like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know the moderators. Yeah, I know the moderator. Derek, type in the chat. You're a mod in here, aren't you?
I don't know.
Type in the chat real quick. If not, I'll add you. So that way, if you're in stream or anything and you want to post links.
I don't think I'm. Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah, you are.
Got a little wrench right there. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm
but
pretty
yeah,
sure mods have been posting links to your channel, but if you want to post one in there,
I have seen it. So yeah, check me out, Derek Anderson, the DA. Appreciate everybody's love and support. Echo Base has done enormous good for my channel. Right now, I'm sitting at over 13,500. So you guys
Yeah.
got me here. Guys got me here.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. When we first reached out to you and met you, I think you were at like
3,000. Yeah.
Yeah, right around 3.
And then and what has this been? I met you guys in September.
Yeah.
September. So like maybe like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
And you guys have done the work. So I appreciate the Echo Base family. You guys are family to me. I love every last one of you guys. I am going to be out there in Nashville at Icon. So I do appreciate you guys and all the love that you've given me. I'm about to jump in here and do this episode 1 and 2. And then I'm gonna dip out and go to bed. Man, it's been a long day, Nick. It's been a wild one, man. But hey, everybody, thank you so much. I appreciate every last one of you guys. For those of you that are going to Icon, I'll see you out there. Check out my review. It's probably going to come up sometime in the next hour or so. And yeah, there it go.
Yep. Good to see you, brother. We'll talk to you later on.
All right, man. Back next week, man. We got another episode. We will be doing this every week. Episode 3.
Yep. And like I said, we post the full-blown watch-alongs, full episodes over on our Patreon. So if you guys want to see our reaction as we're watching it and you want to see it, you can actually go there and watch it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
good to see you, Derek.
Later, bro.
Hey, DA, we gotta have you over at the Hangar Gang for a stream.
Yo, man, send me an invite. I'm there. Okay. Any damn time. All right. Send me an invite, and I'm rocking with you guys.
We're gonna talk about melanin for an hour and a half.
All right. Later on, folks. See y'all later.
Derek.
Have a good night, brother.
Thank you.
I think this vintage job actually looks pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that actually does look pretty good. I would I'd get my airbrush and throw a little bit on there, but yeah, looks good. So this is the problem, is sometimes they make toys that look good. 90% of the time they just that's not IG-88.
No, 8D8.
Yeah, 88.
Little frog has little pillows. Salacious
I mean, it looks good for $90. That's, for me, that's a buy. Again, the problem we run into is that this is shit toys made by the same company that I still have problems with.
Yeah.
And I just, it's hard for me to buy that stuff. It really is. It's hard, but that's one of those ones, as a collector, it's vintage, it's 3 3/4, it looks good. That's one of those ones. Wait, hold on. Go back up. You have to go back up. All the way to the top. Who's the Pilot Collective at the top?
Pilot Collective.
Yeah, go all the way up. I just saw it like a couple seconds ago. There was a collection of that's one of my favorite ones. Hold on. Yeah, the the ribbon stormtrooper.
Oh yeah, from freaking Ahsoka.
Yes. Oh my god, the Roman ribbon stormtrooper. What a fucking joke this was, dude.
Yeah. And then the stormtrooper with the face in it, like a Roman, gladiator.
He's right there on the left. Yeah.
Yeah. So dumb.
What was his name? Enoch, I think was his name.
Yeah. Man, I tried to erase that.
There they are. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to erase everything about that Ahsoka show from memory.
Was this part of okay, was this part of Squadrons? No, it's not. Because there was only one of no, this is trash. Yeah. Nope,
this is from Ahsoka. I don't remember these people in Ahsoka though.
No, it's not. No, it's just a troop pack.
Based on X-wing pilots from Star Wars Ahsoka. 3 point. I don't know.
Oh, it's based. Oh,
Yeah, that's
you're
what it
right
says
then.
in the description. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't read the description because it's
No,
so
yeah,
small.
I'm good.
So yeah. That's from Ahsoka.
Good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Those HK droids were kind of cool.
Check this out. A good buddy, Sean Carter. Here, let me.
Is that R5? D4? Did you see that? R5?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me get rid of this. He painted it and everything. This is a model.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, great paint job on that.
Yeah.
Is he in the chat?
No. I think he was earlier.
Great paint job on that. Great paint job on that. Yeah, well done. Dude,
the detail, and then
that shit doesn't exist anymore. Like people just don't. They don't do that anymore. Yeah, back it up a little bit. Yeah. Slow down, baby. There you are, right there. Yeah. Dude, look at that paint job. The weathering is like, honestly, it should be the easiest part, but it's actually the hardest.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Yep.
So good. Did you see what one of my subs sent me?
No,
I put a video. Dude, look behind me.
Here, hang on.
Faux free. A sideshow.
Oh shit, a bust?
Dude, Commander Cody, look at this thing. Oh my god, it's really heavy. Faux free.
Oh wow.
Wiley Dave sent me a Commander Cody sideshow. Dude, look at this fucking thing. I mean, it's incredible. I have a PO box now. I finally listened to all my other YouTuber friends. They're like, you have to get a PO box. So
man, we still haven't
PO box. So I get a notice in my PO box, and they're like, "Hey, this is too big for us to." And I'm like, "What? Who sent me something too big? Look at this freaking thing!"
Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
Check this out. It's sideshow legendaries. There goes Palpatine. Fuck, I hope that didn't break.
With your Han Solo and Carbonite mini fridge back there?
Yeah. So Star Wars Legendary Scale Bus, Commander Cody, Revenge of the Sith, 347 out of 800 sideshow. And he sits right here.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Did you watch my room tour?
I have not. I just
put it up a couple days ago.
Yeah, I saw when you posted it, but I have not seen it yet.
Take me off this main screen. I don't like.
Oh yeah.
I don't like being. Get me. There we
go. Yeah, I'll have to watch that because I'm guessing you probably changed it up since the last time you because you did one like a year or so.
Never did one.
No.
Nope.
Maybe it was just a stream you were on or something, and
I never did one because it feels weird.
Yeah,
like this is your space. This is your home. This is like, for me, this is my working office. This is where I work from. This is my it's my man cave. This is my space, and just to share it with people on the internet, I don't know, it feels fucked up and weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Excuse my friend. Sorry for cussing.
It's
friendly stream.
It's after 1 a.m. All the kids should be in fucking bed right now. Little shits.
But yeah, I shared it. I don't know. I started 3D printing like crazy, so I bought a resin 3D printer, and now I can make shit like this for free. You know what this would cost on the internet?
Probably like
a 1-to-1 scale
probably
Yoda
like
saber.
100, $125.
Dude, at least.
Yeah.
That's what I paid for the Master Replicas 0.48 or whatever they do for those little tiny ones, you know. But I get to work on it. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
But this little shithead in my community, Mr. Anderson, by the way, if you're watching, you fuckhead, I think this looks pretty good. I like it.
I thought it turned out great.
It's a Yoda saber.
Yeah.
They were making fun of me. They're like, it's too small. So it's for Yoda, you dip.
It's supposed to be small. Yep. Did you get one of those ICC sabers when that year that we were there?
No, they're trash sabers, by the way. I already know what they are.
I
They're
couldn't
LGTs.
remember. I couldn't remember if you got one or what your thoughts were on them.
They're LGTs.
I don't know.
LGT sabers are it's a Chinese company that makes like the most base electronics in the world. Oh my god, I have to show you this. This is fucking incredible. Hold on.
All right.
So I bought one step down from LGT sabers. I bought the worst lightsaber you can buy on the internet. You want to see it?
Was it Star Wars Theories lightsaber?
No, I haven't bought one of his. I kind of want to because they're using there's a new technology in there I haven't messed with yet. It's like a new sound font system. But
I heard the ones he's doing are supposed to be pretty decent.
Yeah, dude. I mean, well, anything NeoPixel, Profi, those are all good stuff. But bro, listen to this thing. So this was a $30 lightsaber. Now I bought it because that's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't care who you are or how much money you have to spend. That is a chromed full metal Qui-Gon Jinn for $30. Dude.
For $30?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, fuck. I'm absolutely buying that. So this was on like like Alibaba or those like
some sort of
Temu, like just a massive like super Chinese site. Listen to the audio in this thing. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So it starts with the crystal sound. Not great.
Oh God, that sounds terrible.
Corner switch. Yo, he's so strong. Strong lightsaber.
So do you just use that for like a flashlight?
It is 100% just like a sit on the. This is like the Acolyte. It just sits there,
Yeah.
But listen to this when I shut it down. Wait for it. Wait for it. Una vaquista.
Why would his voice be on there?
I don't know. It's the weirdest little. It's just an enigma of a little lightsaber, but I love it like crazy because it's like just an absolute piece of shit.
Yeah, the last thing. I'll show you the last big thing I got. Hang on.
Oh, here he goes. Welcome, Echo Base Network, to the X-Wings Hangar stream. Hello, welcome everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Nick. And you guys are going to spend the rest of your night hanging out to the sweet and sultry sounds of my voice. I'm going to talk about Padme Amidala's beautiful outfits in Attack of the Clones, the greatest Star Wars movie that was ever made. Oh, he's back.
All right, you're going to be like, what the fuck is that?
You're right. What the fuck is that?
This is here. Let me get rid of this. This is Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII.
I've never played Final Fantasy.
It is my favorite. It is one of my favorite games of all time. But this is a very detailed figure sculpt of the
That's
main
gorgeous.
villain, Sephiroth. Yeah.
Oh, he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yep.
the quality on that sculpture is crazy.
Oh, it's freaking badass. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I saw that they were offering that with the collector's edition of the game, it was like it's like $400 or something.
Damn, that's an expensive sculpture.
Yeah, it's freaking badass though. They did a really good job on it. And the one that came before it was the main character Cloud on this motorcycle. That's the same scale and everything. It's pretty bad.
I know that one. He looks like the guy from
The spiky blonde hair.
yeah, he looks like the dude from what's the Disney game?
Yeah, he's
Where the
in
guy has the
Super Smash
Keyblade.
Brothers. He's in Super Smash Brothers, and he's in Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. That's what I
Yeah.
was looking for. Yeah. Okay. Nick, I gotta go.
Yep. I'm about to bounce too. Guys, that is going to do it for our show tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll be back next week. If you guys aren't subbed to X-Wing, search X-Wing on YouTube. And it's the very first channel that comes up.
If it doesn't show up, I think X-Wing 5 works.
X-Wing 5. Okay.
That's my lucky number.
Yeah. My personal page, YouTube unsubbed me from you like 2 months ago or something, because I was looking for one of your videos for one to, because you were live streaming, but I was switched over to my main account. I'm like, why is it not showing up in my feed? And so I had to search for it, and YouTube unsubbed me. So then I just resubbed. And so
Well, I appreciate it. We are this close to 35K. I mean,
yeah.
this close. I think it's 300.
You ain't been
subs or
doing
something
shit
like that,
over there.
35K. Hey, I've been doing something.
I was like, damn, man, he's freaking growing, and he's not even doing content.
Yeah, it's my OnlyFans. I draw in a lot of love there.
Yeah, but the Acolyte, shit, time to get back on that content grind. This is gonna be a fun roast.
It's time, Acolyte and the whole Splash Mountain controversy just has me.
God, yeah.
It has a little bit of passion ignited in me again, that we've forgotten what legacy is. America has completely forgotten legacy, respecting our elders, any of the things that we should do as good human beings. We've completely forgotten. So, I'd like to talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, go over to Dan Vask's. I take that back. Go over to Fear the Beardos channel tomorrow. We're going to be doing Bro Science, a new wonderful stream. That's going to be every Wednesday at 5 o'clock Eastern.
5 Eastern, and that's on Fear the Beardos.
It's on Beardos. Yeah, it's me, Dan Vask, and Fear the Beardo.
Sweet. Yeah, I will. I know Jay's going to be in Dallas this week. I don't know if any of those other guys. I don't know if Beardo. I know Jeremy's going to be there. Some of the Doomcock crew are going to be there.
We have the Saska sisters on tomorrow.
Oh, sweet!
If you know who they are.
Yeah, they work with the Ripperverse.
Yeah, they did Yara, and they're also well known for Dead Hooker in a Trunk, which was an interesting horror movie.
Yeah. Chad Admiral Thrawn says, go look at Thrawn by Hot Toys and Sideshow. I have seen it, and
Thrawn's so bad.
Yeah.
I have no Thrawn in my entire room. I have no Thrawn. Nothing. I don't even have a 6-inch figure of Thrawn. The only thing I have is the signed book, Heir to the Empire. That's my Thrawn that I have.
Oh yeah, Thrawn actually got me a signed Thrawn figure. And I got a B-wing.
Nice. Yeah, just have the signed book. I would die for a Zahn statue. Not a Zahn, a Thrawn statue.
Yeah. Yep. They'll probably have an icon.
Zahn statue would be weird.
Yeah. Yep, it would. But guys, definitely go check out X-Wing. We will see you guys next week. As we always say here, we are Echo-Based Network. Until the next one, we'll see y'all later.
Cheers.
Peace.
Coach and Nick from Echo-Based Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo-Based TV, where community happens.